Hello and welcome back to another Ohio Esports production. We are streaming the CXP COD playoffs today. I'm Zach and I'm joined by my good friend. Oh, I forgot. He doesn't talk. Sorry, my bad. No, this is Ghost. He's going to be casting today with us. And today we are playing Oregon.
Yeah, we're playing Oregon. It's going to be a good game. I think that Oregon has improved a little bit over the season, but I think that our guys have as well. So we're the number 3 seed heading into playoffs here, and we're looking to make a pretty good run. We're looking to win the whole thing.
Exciting stuff. So the COD team is currently 12-0, correct?
Yeah, they're 12-0. They finished the season undefeated. We're the only team in our division who finished the season undefeated. Everyone else has received a loss for one reason or another. I know there's a couple of forfeits that happened throughout the season, but we've stayed perfect.
Awesome. That's exciting to hear. So remind me, it's been a minute since we've casted last time, but so the game modes that we're going to be playing is being decided currently, or do we have that information already?
We do have that information. So the first map is going to be played, it's called Rio, and we're going to be playing the mode called Hardpoint. So basically, I'll explain the game mode for everyone at home. There's on the map, there's about 5 points, 5 different areas of the map that either team can control. And while they're controlling that part of the map, they gain points. So you'll get 1 point every second. So for example, in the middle of the map is the first point. And so whenever a player is on that part of the map, they will be accruing points for their team. But if 2 players are on there, one from our team, one from the other team, it will be contested and no team will be able to gather points. So, map control is especially important in a mode like Hardpoint. And it looks like we're loading in right now, actually.
We're heading in. And just before we do, we have some new and some old faces. If you saw the screen just then, in the top 2, top left and right-hand corner, those are previously Valorant players known as Efan and Hazy. Hazy's in the top left, Efan in the top right. And Lux, who's also an old face, was in the bottom right. He's a veteran of the team. And who's the new face in the bottom left?
The new face in the bottom left? Who is that, Icy?
Oh, that's Icy?
That's Icy, yeah, that's Icy.
My apologies, guys.
Yeah, no,
I guess I've never seen Icy IRL.
Yeah,
But,
no,
yeah, we're in the
Icy's
game
here. He's, he's still part of the team. He joined mid-season, but, he's been part of the team for a while now. He was in the team last year, but he had to take a break for a while, but, he's back to playing the game, so now we're in full form here. So, as you can see, Ohio University having a strong start here. They're able to get that map control in the P1, also known as Point 1, so they're going to be going up 20-0 right now, and the first team, I should mention this, the first team to 250 points will win the game. So, pretty good map control coming out for Ohio Esports right now.
Electric. Well, I'm sure that we're glad to have Icy back. I can't believe I've never seen him in real life before. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you why you haven't seen him is because he goes to the Chillicothe regional campus, but it's still an Ohio University campus, so that's why you don't see him that much, is because his campus is about 45 minutes away from the main campus. So that's why you don't see him. But he's a great player, and honestly, I would have never found out about him hadn't it been for his friend who I met through the Challengers community, which is kind of like the amateur professional community. Okay. So it was nice to meet him, and good to get Icy on the team because he's a great player.
Well, that's great. I think that really attests to the outreach that our community has, that we reach to several branch campuses as well. So that's awesome.
Absolutely.
So hot start for OU here. We're up. Number keeps going up. We're at 61-7, and you said it's to 250, correct?
Yeah, 250. I mean, as you can see though, Oregon kind of fighting back here. I mean, you see that they're having some good teamwork coming in. They're getting the trades. They're making sure that they're trading out 1-for-1 effectively and able to get some of the scrap time here. So about only 6 seconds left on this second hill. But as you can see on the bottom left side of the map, all the Oregon players are kind of going to be there already, and that's where the new point is. So they'll be able to accrue at least a good 10 seconds of time here.
All right, great. OU's still keeping it hot. And this might be a dumb question or not, but so does the hardpoint area where you get points, does that continue to rotate until someone hits 250, or is there a finite amount of areas? Can you win without getting 250 points? Does that make sense?
That's a great question. Yeah, I mean, it will continue to rotate around the map. As you can see on the top center part of the screen, there's 4 minutes and 22 seconds left. So while no one's on the hardpoint itself, the time will start dwindling down from 4 minutes and 22 seconds. And if that hits 0, the team with the most points will win. So Ohio University, although they weren't able to start out getting this initial time on the third point, they did break in, and they have made themselves go up to about 100-35 right now. So a pretty good start here. And it looks like the host is going to end the game, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. But
we got a forfeit going on, maybe?
Maybe some kind of technical issue of some sort?
Tech issue? All right. Well, Ghost, if anyone's unfamiliar, is one of the characters that has been in the Call of Duty series since, what'd you say, Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, so I came in 2009 in Modern Warfare 2. It's been a pretty good ride recently. Been in MW2, MW3, the reboot versions. It's been a fun ride. I'd say that, I don't like General Shepard that much. I don't know if you heard of him, but he's not, he's not very cool. So
right, classic. Okay, well, great. Well, with that in mind, Ghost has a lot of experience in the game and in the collegiate area aspect in the competitive game. So have you guys played Oregon before in the past? Do you have any insight as to what their team is about or anything like that?
Yeah, we played Oregon once before. It was in a tournament similar to this, but it was more so just for getting points for playoffs. You know, it was kind of a insignificant win over them, but we did end up winning, and I don't think we lost a map against them if I'm recalling correctly. Yeah, we actually won convincingly against Oregon, but we only played them once, and it was towards the beginning of the season. So, like I said, I mean, these teams have evolved a lot over time, so it's kind of interesting to see how things are going to go down in the series.
Awesome, great. So you could say that OU is favored in this match.
OU is heavily favored in this map. I would say that OU is heavily favored as, you know, a top team in the tournament, you know, and Oregon is just, they're not.
That's awesome.
But like I said, I mean, they could come out and surprise everyone. You really don't know yet.
Right.
So it's gonna be interesting to see how the series turns out.
Great. Well, bad news for Oregon, good news for OU. We love to see that. Good stuff all around. We still currently don't really know what's happening. Let's just tie it down to a tech error at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like I can see the screen right now. It looks like one of the Oregon players actually lagged out or had maybe their computer crashed or something. So we're going to be sitting here for a little bit waiting for them to get back into the lobby, but it's all right.
Okay, gotcha. And Oregon is coming off of a win. OU actually had a bye in the first round, correct?
Yeah, we got a bye, and then Oregon had to play against Liberty Esports, and they ended up winning. I think it might have been a 3-0. I mean, when I watched Zip's live stream, he's part of the Oregon Call of Duty team.
Okay.
I was watching his live stream, and they were playing very well against Liberty. So kind of a shocker to me personally. I didn't expect Oregon to turn up and win, but you know they did, and we get to face them again here in the playoffs.
All right, well, that's great. So Oregon coming off of kind of an upset, right? I think there's a little bit of undisclosed information. We're not really aware if Liberty Esports is their academy team or their main team or something like that, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not too familiar with the Liberty breakdown of teams, but I do know for a fact that Liberty, at least their main team, has been ranked in the top 25 in the country a couple times throughout the season. So I know that they have a pretty good program over there just by that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's great. So Oregon's not to be played with. You know, they're coming off maybe an upset win. Need to take them seriously. OU still favored, but keep the bootstraps up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, got to stay ready, got to stay prepared, and you know, I will say that complacency is one of the hardest things to deal with when you are a very talented team. You know, you don't want to get too set in your ways and too comfortable. You still want to be able to play against every team very well at the highest level, even if the team isn't necessarily that good.
Right, great. And Ghost has been with our college team specifically for a long time, and like we said before, Icy and Lux, they're kind of veterans of the team. Lux has been on the team ever since I've been here, so that's at least 2 years, right? Has Lux been here longer than that?
Yeah, well, he is a senior, so he's been at OU for 4 years now. But I hadn't started the Call of Duty program until fall of 2022. So, but when I did start it, when Lux showed up to playoffs, I had some doubts about him. I didn't know if he was gonna make the cut, but his personality and his mood alone kind of propels our Call of Duty team to a level that I don't think we would be able to have without him. So, definitely a key component to this team. And to elaborate more on that, we had our playoffs for this year last fall, and he has played lights out. Like, he not only is he bringing those communication skills into the team, but he has been playing at a level that I really haven't expected to see out of anyone here on campus. But he is exceeding expectations, and he's been doing it all year. So definitely props to him, and it's going to be a sad time to see him go. But I'm honored that I got the privilege to work with him throughout the season.
Well, that's fantastic. We love to hear about guys like that. One might call him a glue guy, per se. Big
Absolutely. Glue guy. He is the glue guy. Yes, that's a great term to describe him.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, just to kind of go down the line before we get back in game. So Icy, has he been here just as long as Lux, or did he come a semester later? Or?
Well, Icy's situation's a little weird. I'm not entirely sure on Icy's situation. However, I do know that he is a junior, and I think that he's going to be a senior this upcoming fall. So he's been here for a while, and he, like I said, he didn't hear about the Call of Duty program, firsthand, but he's been a great addition, and I think that he's definitely someone that we're going to see in future seasons of Ohio Call of Duty.
That's awesome. That's really great to hear. And just to touch on the other two players before we really dive into the gameplay here, Hazy and Efan were actually both on the Valorant team for OU before they started playing for Call of Duty, and that was their for the first time dipping their toes in anything esports OU-wise. Efan is also a senior, and they're actually brothers as well. For everyone that didn't know that, they're brothers from the southern tip of Ohio. And yeah, they were both Valorant players. They were both great electric players for us on the Valorant team. And I think Ethan just really wasn't done after the Valorant season. You know, he wanted to get his wanted to sink his teeth in more esports before he graduates. So they both decided to join the COD team. And again, it seems like they're also playing lights out. They've been playing really well the entire season. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest again. When we held tryouts this past fall, you know, I was kind of expecting our team to get a little bit worse from last year. But when Ethan and Hazy showed up, I was absolutely shocked by the amount of skill that these players had, especially Ethan, because I knew that he played Valorant for the Ohio University team, but I didn't know that he was going to be this good at Call of Duty. So, you know, it's definitely been a pleasure to work with him. And being that they're brothers, I think adds like a component of personality to the team that we haven't had before. So it's great to have them on the team.
Well, that's great. And I know them being brothers probably brings another certain level of team chemistry as well, with them being related by blood and whatnot. But let's get back to the game here. OU's having a little bit of a rough start here.
Yeah, definitely not the start that we saw prior. So Ohio University struggling a little bit. I mean, you can see in the kill feed, they're getting a lot of these kills, but not quite able to translate to any amount of time. So, I mean, just like that last three-piece that Ohio University ended up getting, just didn't translate to any kind of time. So the rotation underway here, but Ohio University is going to be here first, and they will be looking to kind of bounce back into this game against Oregon.
Well, that's great. And so rule-wise, if there was a technical difficulty, and with OU having such a big lead in that game, how does that work with this? Like, did both teams just agree to like restart, or is there any technicality in that form of sense?
Yeah, I think there's some kind of technicality. I think that I think if the game goes over 100 points, that there's some kind of different ruling. But being that the game ended like right when it was 100 points, I think that it's just kind of a full reset, and we're just going to go from there.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, hopefully nothing cheeky from the side of Oregon there, but
yeah,
you seem to be picking it back up here, closing the gap. So you said OU was the first to the point. Could you describe any type of the strategy with this certain game mode, or the roles that certain types of players have?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that I kind of admire about our team is that we have a very solid set of players who perform roles on the team. So for example, you'll see Hazy and Ethan are both like kind of like the submachine gun players. They're more fast. They kind of roam around the map a bit more freely. Whereas you have Lux and Icy, who play a bit more conservatively. They play kind of slow. You know, they're just kind of working, playing the long game, so to say. They kind of try to get as much map control as possible for the upcoming points and whatnot. So, you know, although Hazy and Ethan might make like the more flashy plays on the map, the stuff that Icy and Lux do is equally as important.
Right. Okay, great. Well, OU really bringing it back here. Almost tying the score. Gosh, everything's happening so fast. It's hard to keep pace with what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very fast-paced game, and you know, like you said, they got back into this game, and they're going to get these remaining 10 seconds. So Ohio University going to be able to take the lead here against Oregon. The rotation underway to this next point. A couple of gunfights going the way of Oregon, so they're going to be able to secure this rotation over to the next point. So if you are Ohio Esports, you need to find the break here, and that's kind of be difficult because this point is a bit it's kind of in the middle of a bridge, you know what I mean? So
okay,
it's kind of tough to break.
Right. So that point, it's probably really crucial that you get there first, like right before the map actually starts giving points to the people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you would love to get there first if you are Ohio Esports, but I mean, as you can see, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much because they were able to break in within the first 20 seconds of the hill starting. So as you can see, Ethan, he's kind of making some plays, so you might be able to hear him in the background a little bit, but he's been making some really good plays so far, and Ohio University able to break in and get about 40 seconds off of this 5th point. And I will mention here that after this 5th point on the map, it will go back to a fresh set of rotations. So we're going to go back to the middle of the map, and it's just going to keep repeating that process until someone gets to 250 points.
I see. Okay. And what is this map called again? Sorry, I missed the intro.
This one is called Rio. It's one of the newer maps. This was added in quite recently into the map set, into the pool, but it's been kind of a favorite for a lot of teams just due to the nature of it being so small and kind of hectic, and a lot of teams like that. They like playing in the chaos. Some teams thrive in the chaos, some teams don't, and you know, Ohio Esports kind of a team that thrives in both environments. Oregon, I mean, they look pretty good on this, I can't lie. They look like they might be one of those teams that's able to thrive in kind of a fast-paced environment, as you see here.
Well, that's great. So with these smaller maps, like you said, the submachine gunners or the players that make the flashy plays, like you said, did those roles have more or less of an impact depending on the map?
Yeah, I would say they have more and less of an impact on certain maps, you know, especially if you're talking about Rio Hardpoint, where it's kind of a smaller map with a lot of hectic action going on. I would say that the submachine gun players have a bit of a more impact there, as they're kind of the ones getting into the mix. They're the ones kind of trying to cause the chaos here, whereas the AR players are kind of just playing a bit more slow and trying to play for a little bit of rotation. But yeah, definitely looking at Hazy and Ethan to kind of play especially well today. I mean, Icy too, you see he just popped a nice little 2-piece, and they will have this hill control. Ethan kind of able to hit a nice pinch, but not going to be able to find anything. So 2 kills going the way of Oregon. Only 2 players here for Ohio University. And the overwhelming force of Oregon is just going to kind of clean out the rest of Ohio Esports. So it looks like here we're going to go to a rotation to the 3rd point where we will have full control.
Well, that's great. We'd love to see the numbers going up for OU. It might be down a little bit right now, but we'll get it back. Another question. So, for those that don't know, my Valorant, or my knowledge of competitive video games mostly comes from Valorant. And in those games, the map kind of heavily decides the favor of which team is on what side. So, like, for example, one team might have an advantage on the defender side of the map, or vice versa. They might have an advantage on the attackers. Is there anything like that for Call of Duty, or do they make the maps where it's kind of just even on all sides?
I think that, you know, sometimes it matters, especially when we get into maps 2 and 5, which that's called Search and Destroy. It's kind of similar to Valorant, where it's like a one-life kind of game mode. So I would say it has most of an impact there, but other than that, not too impactful.
Okay, great. And sorry to ask so many questions, but the util that they're throwing, I know that, and my Call of Duty knowledge kind of stopped with Black Ops 2 back in the day.
Yeah,
and I know there's certain things that you are allowed to use or are not allowed to use in the competitive matches. So what utility are they throwing here? I see like the robot that they're throwing on the ground, and it's like spinning and whatnot. Can you describe any of the utility that they're using?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, when you see something come out of the player's right hand, that will be a grenade. If it comes out of their left hand, it'll be a stun grenade. So it'll slow other players down. And then that little robot you were talking about, it's actually a trophy system. So that trophy system is able to destroy projectiles as they come into the radius of it. So, for example, you know, if you put down one of these trophy systems, a grenade won't be able to blow up next to you because it'll destroy the grenade before it gets to you.
I see, okay. So, going back to the roles, so are the submachine gunners that are kind of more in the action, are they going to be carrying the like the stun grenades, flashes, and then like the lethal grenades? And then are the like riflers, are they like staying back, or are they the ones that normally have the trophy systems?
You kind of have a mix, honestly. I mean, in terms of grenades and all that kind of stuff, it's usually the same across the board. You know, as you can see, like every player will have a stun grenade, every player will have a regular fragmentation grenade. But only 2 players are allowed to have trophy systems, and the other 2 have to run something called dead silence, which kind of makes your footsteps very quiet.
Okay.
So yeah, usually you'll have 1 fast player with a trophy system and 1 rifler with a trophy system, kind of just to even out the dynamic and do what's best for the team. Gotcha.
Okay, so the util is spread out. I like that a lot. That really, it makes each person kind of dynamic as opposed to other games where you're kind of like stuck in a certain role, and I love that.
Absolutely, yeah. I know with Valorant you're kind of like stuck in that one hero role. You have to focus on just those abilities every single time. So it's kind of nice to have a switch up with Call of Duty. But I think that's one of the things about Valorant that I actually do like, at least in a competitive sense. I like seeing Valorant able to kind of hone in on those particular skills.
Well, that's great. And I'm not sure. Oh, OU's actually coming up on the win here.
OU's going to get this win. Okay, so they're going to go up 1-0 against Oregon, taking the win 250 to 198. So a great win here for the Ohio Esports guys, and kind of what I expected. Oregon has played phenomenally, though. I got to tip the hat to them. They've done a great job so far in this series, so definitely looking to forward to the map, too.
Awesome, great. Well, we love that out of OU, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a best of 5, correct?
This is a best of 5, yeah. We're going to be able to have at least 2 more maps, so it'll be nice to see how the rest of the series plays out. But Ohio Esports kind of starting off strong here, able to get the win. They didn't start off too hot against Oregon, but able to close it out. So we're going to go up 1-0, and just excited to get back into it.
Well, that's great. So we did have a hot start when we first started playing, right? We came off hot, and then we had some kind of technical issue, and then we had to play again, and then we came off not so hot.
Yeah.
So we're room temperature right now, I would say.
Yeah, we're getting lukewarm. Lukewarm.
But we'll heat up again. Don't worry about that. So OU goes up 1-0 on the total score, and like Ghost said, possible 2 more matches, but it can still go to all 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So
and the next game mode, did you say it was going to be Search and Destroy?
It is going to be Search and Destroy. It's the Valorant game mode.
Valorant game mode. We love that. Do we know what map it is yet?
It's going to be the same exact map, actually. It's going to be Rio.
Okay, great. So going back to what we were talking about, Rio with Search and Destroy, is one side favored more or not?
I honestly, on a map like Rio, I don't think really particularly any side is favored. I mean, offense and defense are balanced quite nicely with Rio in particular. So I don't really think it matters. I think that our offense in particular is very strong. So I think that we're able to have an advantage that not a lot of teams do. Not a lot of teams are great at offense, but we are. So that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to see against Oregon.
Okay, that's great. Do you know of any more? We got the bracket here. So yeah, as you heard us talking a little bit ago, so Oregon in the bottom left-hand corner there played Oregon played Liberty, and now we're playing Oregon. And then so it looks like the next match, when we do win, it'll either be Adrian College or SJSU, COD Blue. Okay, so that's another.
Yeah, I mean, both really good teams. I'll tell you what, we lost in a tournament one time to San Jose State University down there. They are a very good team. They're kind of a team that's been quiet throughout the season, but definitely one kind of like a dark horse team that we have to really lock in for. And Adrian, same thing with them. Although they've been a bit more public, they're a great team. Adrian has been, kind of a very consistent team, and I think that playing against them is definitely going to be a hurdle for us to overcome, but it's one that I think we can.
Gotcha. Well, that's good news. I know you will come out on top. I believe in our boys here. And going back to the bracket that we just saw, so today we are streaming our first playoff match, the second match, and the third match. And then the semifinals and the finals will be streamed tomorrow, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
The semifinals forward will be streamed tomorrow, so look out for that. That'll also be streamed on twitch.tv/Bobcat Esports, and it will be starting at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Our boys are going to make it to tomorrow.
Gotcha.
So I'm just saying that. I hope they do.
Nah, they will. We believe in our boys here. We just wanted to give everyone kind of a big picture. So 3 matches today, 3 best of 5s, and then the semifinals and the finals will be streamed tomorrow. So make sure you tune in and catch the Bobcats again tomorrow. So we got Search and Destroy coming up on the same map, Rio. Have you guys been struggling in any sort of departments with Search and Destroy? Like, what is the big thing that you guys have tried to work on throughout the season?
I think that one of the things we've been trying to work on throughout the season in Search and Destroy is kind of just playing more together as a unit. It's something that it's easy to get very lost and kind of off on a trail by yourself. It's very easy to separate from your teammates, but one of the things that really helps a lot of teams is being able to stick together and work as a unit. You know, for example, you want to send like 3 to 4 players in the same way, instead of having like 2 break off and go right and 2 go left. You usually want to have everyone go the same way. So definitely something we've had to struggle with throughout the season, but something that I think that we've cleaned up. As you can see, all 4 players here on the bottom side of the minimap are going to be able to cross over to this A bomb site. Ethan has the smoke, so he's able to conceal himself here while he does get this bomb down. So University of Oregon going to have to work a retake here. They're going to have to get back onto this bomb site, and they're going to have to defuse it. It does take 7.5 seconds to defuse. So if you are Oregon, you only really have about 20-something seconds to get onto this bomb and get on the defuse. So going to be a tough task for them, and I don't think they can do it.
Gotcha. Efan getting the first blood, takes down Zip. And correct me if I'm wrong, but would you say Zip is one of their better players or the best player on their team, or who's really the best players?
Zip. I like Zip. I think Fish God is also very good. I like Zip and Fish God. The other two I haven't heard too much of, but I know Zip has been kind of a staple for the Oregon team, and he's been someone to look at for his entire duration here. And unfortunately, this is Zip's last season, so he's not going to be competing with Oregon anymore. I think he's graduating, so I mean, good for him, but you know, he's definitely one of the better players in Oregon.
Well, unfortunately, they also got the loss here. OU goes up 1, which is fortunate for us, but Jolly Duck couldn't pull out the clutch. I believe that was 2v1 or 3v1. And now OU will be defending, correct?
Correct. And you can see on the tab on the screen here, it has defending on the bottom of our scoreboard and attacking on there. So that'll switch every round. And as you can see on the top, the very top portion of the center table will have kind of a map count. So Ohio Esports up 1-0, and that's indicated by the little white box.
And OU just gets straight to business. Icy with a cheeky grenade kill there to get the first blood, and OU's just clean and chop after that.
Yeah. Oh, no. Ethan, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him.
He did it to him.
Oh, he did it to him. Good job,
OU
Ethan.
goes up 2-0. 2-0 for OU right now.
You'll love to see it. I mean, just kind of toying with your food, right?
I know. Hate to be Oregon, but we'd love to be OU right now.
It's a good day to be a Bobcat, I'll tell you that.
Always. And it's the first to 4, correct?
It used to be first to 4 back in like Black Ops 1 or something, but
okay.
Now it's the first to 6. So the teams can draw on for quite a long time. I'll tell you what, if it goes to around 11, it'll be like a 20-minute game. It's actually
could be a long game.
Not nearly as long as Valorant. However,
right.
It's still long, at least to me, anyways.
Right. Well, we love to see that. OU back on attacking. Let's see what they can do. They're targeting the B bomb site here. Oh no! A little bit of team damage. Unfortunate for OU here.
Yeah, Lux left in a 1 versus 4, but I'll tell you what, he hit a 4-piece on Oregon before, and he'll look to do it again. So you got to be careful when you're going up against Lux.
Lux been here before. Let's see if he can pull it out. Still
able to spot one.
Bomb site. Comes up. Oh, almost got the cheeky kill there. Retreats back a little bit, trying to regain some health. Finds the 1.
Yeah, the only problem here is that he doesn't have the bomb.
Oh goodness, I completely forgot.
And he has to get the bomb, and he has to go plant it, but he's not going to be able to because these Oregon, as you can see in the middle of the map, the Oregon players are heavily defending that bomb.
He's just chipping away here, trying to get some damage. About 30 seconds left in the game. Has to get the bomb, and either has to eliminate the entire team or has to get the bomb down. Oh, he doesn't see the plane on the truck. Unfortunate for OU there.
He saw him, but he was going to run past him because he was running out of time. So that was a good play out of him. It just didn't, the timing just didn't work out his way. So, you know, a good play from Lux, but even more tippable out of Oregon. So they're going to be able to get onto the board here.
Well, we love the ideas. He had it in another universe. He had that, and we would have gone crazy. But unfortunate for OU. I believe I saw a little team kill there.
Yeah, you never like to see those. I think that Ethan got a kill onto his brother, actually. So not that fun to see, but I can assure you that doesn't happen very often.
I see. Well, I'm sure they'll be talking about that later, but OU's going to come back here, and they'll bring the coordination back underway. And it looks so OU's back on defending now. And it looks like Oregon is going to be trying to attack the A-bomb site. Oh, he's near a truck. Did the car still explode?
Oh, no. Ethan just saw the whole entire Oregon team, and he thankfully got out with his life. So, you know, Oregon going to be able to take control of this A-bomb site. However, Ohio University going to be on the retake here. Icy kind of playing with his food here, trying to see what he can find, trying to play for some information.
Icy running
able to
two
stun
players.
one, and I think he might try to hit the wall bang on him. Able to do so, but he will get taken down. So Oregon with a convincing round win here, and they will tie up the map to 2-2.
Tie it back. You know, we don't want boring games. You know, we wanted it exciting. You know, like you said, playing with our food a little bit. We want to keep the people at home entertained, so we're keeping it close here. OU's going to be back on attacking now, and Jolly Duck with the cheeky drop shot right there.
Yeah, cheeky little drop shot out of Jolly. But I'll tell you what, our guys can drop shot too. But yes, you're right. We don't want to see boring games. We want to see nice competitive games. However, I would very much like if Ohio Esports closed this out because I really just want to see us win, to be honest with you. It makes me very happy.
Gotcha. All right, well, like we said, OU's back on attacking, trying to get the B bomb site take underway here. Let's see if we can get the coordination where it needs to be.
Oh no!
Easy goes down. Let's see what EFAN can do here. Trying to cook up some on the B bomb site.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see on the bottom side of the minimap, you have two Oregon players kind of being able to catch them if they do decide to go outside. So really, if you are Ohio University, it's a 3v4, but it's kind of tough. You're kind of losing all that map control. Thankfully, Lux does tie it back up to a 3 versus 3 with a kill onto Zip. So I think that Ohio University just kind of trying to work this B bomb site, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And working it very well, as I can tell. Let's see. Oh, okay. Looks like they're maybe changing the strategy.
Yeah, they might be looking to wrap this out to A. I'm not entirely sure what Ohio University's plan here is, but they did have control of the B bomb site. I think they're just trying to maybe hit some mind tricks on Oregon.
I see. Well, under 30 seconds left, so OU really has to start cooking. Getting the bomb down, Lux picks up another kill. 2v3 in favor of OU.
Oh no, make it a 1v3. I mean,
1v3.
wow, Ohio University has played this 3 versus 4 just perfectly. Not a single kill coming in for Oregon, but you know, the last player out for Oregon is going to be Fish God, and we're going to be able to see his perspective here. He's going to be able to find one, but he's not going to anticipate the second.
Excellent.
So EFAN able to get the final kill. Ohio Esports will take the advantage back into the map and go up to 3-2.
OU keeping us gripped to our seat, but they pull it out in the end, and that was just great. So OU started down in numbers there and brought it back. Went down 3-4 at the beginning, worked the map really well, and ended up clutching the round.
Yeah, not something you typically see, so it's an impressive feat, you know, being able to work without numbers. Yeah, I'm sure you can attest to that with Valorant. You know, if you're in like a 4 versus 5 or a 3 versus 5, then I know that it's especially difficult to work through that. So, you know, Ohio Esports able to do so, and they're going to be back onto the defensive side. And it looks like Oregon is looking to hit this A-bomb site here. All 4 players for Oregon kind of stacked up, and they are going to be able to get a first blood onto Icy. So Oregon able to get this A-bomb site control. EFAN in a cheeky little corner, just trying to see what he can find, but he will get taken down. So 2 versus 4, make it a 3 versus 4.
Gets the crucial pick there. Lux bringing the numbers back, almost to even. 2v3 for OU. Is bomb down? Sorry, I didn't see.
Bomb is down, yeah.
Down. So OU's on the clock now. About 30 seconds left.
Yeah, and while that's going down, I mean, has he hit a nice flank? However, he's going to be left in a 2 versus 1. It's just not going to happen. So Oregon able to take another round and tie us back up 3-3.
Oregon keeping it close here. It's 3-3. OU will be back on attacking the next round. Let's see. Let's see what OU has. Let's see what they have in the playbook. See if they can...
They got to start cooking. That's what they need to start doing.
I know. We just talked about the long matches, huh? Just talked about the long matches. Looks like we might be getting one. 6 rounds in total so far. Tied it up. OU seeming to go towards the A-bomb site here.
Yeah, I think they've been favoring this A-bomb site the entire game, you know, which I think they play a bit more well on. So they're going to be able to get 1 kill to start off. I don't think they're going to be keen to this. Oregon players just lurking in the smoke here.
Oh, they see it. They know.
Going to get the info, so just kind of shooting zigs, but Icy able to finish up the kill.
They pick them up. We love to see that. OU getting the bomb down.
Oh no, it might be some bad timing, but Jolly Ducks caught into 1 versus 3. Not going to be able to get it. Ohio Esports going to go up 4-3. So a nice little bounce back.
Good round for OU fans right there. And like you said, it's showing. OU is really, really on top of their attacking side here.
Yeah. I mean, Oregon too. I mean, I gotta, tip the hat to Oregon. They've been doing pretty well in this series, and especially in this map here, they've been kind of going 1-1 with us. But I think it's time for Ohio Esports to kind of turn on the jets and take us to a next map.
I agree. And we got kill death ratios there. It seems that EFAN is leading the team currently. So what do you think OU can do better to work on their defending side here? What do you think OU can do better to work on their defense side here? Because we've lost the last 2 defense sides, correct?
Yeah, to improve on their defense, I mean, it's really just kind of a gamble sometimes, especially on a map like Rio. But I think that what they could do better at is not getting first blooded. I think that they die too early, too quick into the round. So not going to be the story here, as EFAN is going to be able to find one. However, Oregon has the bomb planted, so kind of a tough retake here for Ohio University, even though it is a 4 versus 3.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Low on time here.
Low on time here. All 3 going to be down.
Picking up a
so
cheeky 2-piece.
One's going to be able to hop on the bomb for the defuse, and last kill is going to come through. So a beautiful retake coming out of Ohio Esports, and they are going to go up to map point 5-3. So an impressive defensive retake coming in for Ohio U.
Excellent. We love that. Love seeing the strategy come out for OU there. So I guess retakes kind of have an applicable play style to offense. So has OU been especially good at retakes? Have they been especially good at like holding the bomb site, or have you seen anything like that throughout the season?
Yeah, I would say that OU's pretty good at holding their bomb sites. Once they get that bomb down, most of the time you can just write it off as a map or a round win rather. But in terms of like retaking a bomb site, I think that's been one of the things that has been kind of a struggle for a lot of teams, including ours, just because it's so easy to just kind of find a corner to sit in, you know what I mean, and just be able to play kind of a bit slippery. So definitely something that our team has struggled with, but thank goodness we're back on attack. So,
like you said, back on attack, and we are targeting the B-bomb side now. First time this map. Pardon me. OU gets the bomb down, so the clock is ticking for Oregon. Icy picks up the cheeky kill, and he gets another.
Wow. Absolutely slammed Fish God. That's insane. So, JB is going to be in a 1 versus...
No, oh my gosh, clean house for OU. Clean house.
It's not even gonna matter.
Love to see that. The boys are hyped. And now for match point. Oh, they won. They won. OU claims the map with that 4-piece right there. We love to see that.
That's a beautiful 2-piece coming out of Lux. You'll see it in slow motion right here. Oh my goodness, you do never want to chow Lux like that. That's insane.
Never, ever.
A great map win coming out here for Ohio Esports here. We're going to go to a map 3, and it's going to be, I believe, Invasion Control. So some may remember that map from 2009 MW2, the original MW2. Invasion was a map, so that'll be played for Control, the next game mode. So pretty nice map win coming in for OU though.
Excellent. We love to see that. A little bit of shakiness that game, but the veterans really putting the team on their back and carrying, bringing it back and getting the team back on the saddle and really coming in clutch in the end there.
Oh, yeah, they've done a great job of kind of propelling themselves to be dominant towards those last 3 rounds. You saw they've been doing a pretty good job at kind of just pushing Oregon away from them. I feel like whenever it would come toe-to-toe, Oregon would be always faced to back up. So I think that's one thing that I really like that we did, is we kind of kept our foot on the pedal the entire time there. And that translated to a map win. So we're going to go up 2-0 in the series, and we're going to head into this Control here soon.
Excellent. I'm excited to see this map because the Invasion map sounds familiar, and I was an avid MW2 player, but I can't put a name to the map right now, so I'm excited to see it.
Yes, you will remember it when you see it. I promise, you'll remember it. One of the options we could have played is High Rise, and everyone knows High Rise, right? The one with the crane and the high helicopter.
Oh yeah, we love that map.
Yeah,
that's a classic.
That was an option. However, it just didn't come through. I think we vetoed it actually because we lost it in a scrim yesterday or something. I don't know. So, yeah, we're gonna play an Invasion.
Okay, and you said the game mode was Control, correct?
Yes, it'll be Control. Looking at our bracket here, we can see that Adrian College was able to take care of San Jose State University. So
wow.
kind of an interesting win. I figured it would be kind of a back and forth battle between those two teams, but it appears that Adrian has come out on top. So that will be our next match, given we win the series here.
Gotcha. A little bit of an upset there. Just like March Madness, everyone's brackets are already shattered. Shattered. Too many upsets.
Those predictions ain't doing so well, huh?
No, they are not. And, that's how it goes with the brackets. What, you have like a 1 in 9 quintillion chance of getting a bracket perfect in the March Madness similar to this?
Yeah, I mean, it's insane because it's so back and forth, It's so hard to predict these kinds of things. But, Adrian, GG's to them. I mean, they've been playing good all year, so not too surprising, but definitely expected San Jose State to come out with a win there.
Right. Yes, it's always surprising to see such a dominant team like that compete with other teams like OU, who are also dominant, get upset by teams like Adrian, But for the love of the game, we love to see it. Keeps you competitive, keeps it exciting. And it looks like we are starting to get into the map here. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, it looks like they're loading up the lobby right now. We have a couple players absent from their chairs, but that's okay. As you can see, Landon in the top left of your screen, he is a freshman. He's new.
Yeah, he is a freshman.
And so when he joined the Call of Duty team, I says, "Hold on a minute. I get 3 years of this. I get more of this. Like, wow, I'm very lucky." So definitely a player to look forward to in the future too. He's been very good, and he also has his bigger brother Ethan to help him out with advice and kind of schoolwork and everything like that. So just like a kind of a huge asset to the team that I'm very excited we have.
Right, yeah, and like we said before, Ethan has always been kind of a wizard at every video game that he's touched. We've talked to him in the past, and he's like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, it always clicks for me, and he just has such a high skill level in every game he touches, and it's good to see, but it's also crazy to see from a lower skill player like myself. Fist bumps to the teammates walking by here. Good stuff from the boys.
Definitely good stuff. And you know what Ethan reminds me of? I don't know if you're familiar with the multi-FPS champion Formal. He plays for Optic. He plays Halo for them. And he used to play Call of Duty for Optic as well. But he is a multi-FPS world champion.
Well, that's great. And we got one of those here with us.
And we have Ethan.
Multi-FPS world champion.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he won a LAN just recently.
Let's go. That's hype.
Yeah, him and Icy, they went to a LAN in Knoxville, and they were able to come out on top. They came in from the losers bracket, and they had to do a bracket reset. They had to beat the team from winners in 2 best-of-5s, and they were able to do so. So I think that speaks to the resilience of the players, Ethan and Icy, is that they were able to get that win, and they can call themselves champions.
Well, that's exciting. We love to see that. Always love to see the teams getting out, getting involved in LANs, growing the game, growing the community, spreading the word about OU. We love to see that. Looks like all the players are back in their seats now. And talking a little bit more about strategy, from a player who's not very familiar with COD, how does the strategy change from hardpoint to control? Because they're kind of similar, correct?
They're kind of similar. Both involve kind of holding a certain position on a map for a particular amount of time, but I think control is a bit more simplistic in that it's really just hop on the zone and stay on it, and if you stay on it, you win the round. You know what I mean? So it's kind of I would say it's kind of a mix between hardpoint and search and destroy, to where you have a round-based game mode, but you also have to kind of hold a particular zone on the map for a set amount of time. So kind of an interesting game mode. I'm not particularly a fan of it, but it's what we have.
Right. Okay. Well, a game mode not liked by Ghost here, so Call of Duty, what does that say for the franchise? But we have to do it. We're in the game. We're in there. And we will be playing it. Looks like we're adjusting some settings here. So we talk about OU being really good at search and destroy attack. Does that translate a lot into the control?
Oh, I would say so. I would say that our attack is actually very good on control and search and destroy. The only thing that I think translates for defense is that translates to the defense from search also translates to control. And we're not particularly strong at our defenses, but hey, at least we're good on offense on both search and destroy and control. So we're gonna have to rely on that offensive prowess to get us through this map 3, especially on a map like Karachi, where it's once you get in the zone, it's very hard to get. get them out. Like it's very hard to break back in once those players are in there. So definitely going to be a struggle to overcome for the Ohio Esports guys, but I think they can do it. And, on the back of that offensive prowess they have.
Gotcha. Well, that's great. We love to hear that. Looks like we're going to be getting into the game. Okay. Yeah, this is a classic. This is a classic MW2 map. Okay.
It's Karachi. It's not Invasion. I had the map set wrong. That's on me. It is going to be Karachi, so a lot of people are going to be able to remember this back from 2009. Definitely kind of like a fan favorite. I think a lot of people remember this map and remember the Search and Destroy on this map and very fondly. So kind of going to be interesting to see Control of all game modes played on it. But hey, we're here.
Yeah, we out here. We got to play. We got to get the job done, but, that's what we're about. OU going to be starting on the defense side, and we're getting into it here.
Yep, starting out on the defense, so like I said before, not like our strong suit when it comes to Control, but, hey, any round win is a good round win, so if we're able to get a defensive round win, I'll take it. Exactly. As you can see here, the trades are starting out, and, you can see on the top middle scoreboard table of your Codcaster screen that you have the lives remaining count, so each round, each team gets 30 lives to work with. So once you run out of lives, you lose the round. So definitely something to pay attention to.
Okay, gotcha. So that's where it's like the Search and Destroy has right there with the limited number of lives that you have. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, limited number of lives, round-based game mode, but the only thing is you got to control the portions of the map.
I see.
And as you can see, Hazzy doing a good job keeping this A zone under wraps here, but you can look at the top side of your minimap. You see that Oregon is going to have almost three players here on this B site.
Gotcha, and it's just so close. OU and Oregon OU goes down by, and now it's even again, both at 29. Okay, and now Oregon's down. Numbers just keep changing. 19-19 again.
Oh my goodness, Icy is evaporating people right now. I mean, do you see how fast he just got rid of that player?
I know. I see the veteran holding it down for us here. We love to see that.
Wow. I mean, just a great play coming out from him. And as you can see, the Oregon players are kind of just all over the place. They're kind of lacking structure right now, and I think that's going to be helpful to the Ohio University guys as they try to re-break into this A zone.
Love to see it. Love to see it. OU with the slight advantage in the lives remaining department, and gap just keeps getting bigger. Oregon's trying to close it. Looks like they'll do so.
Efan with a huge nade. Let's see if it connects. He threw the Kobe. Not going to hit anything, but, a good try, I'll say. And I'll tell you what. Oh, my goodness, he's shooting because look at that.
Efan just cleaning house for us here, and the time is dwindling. Time is dwindling here.
Time dwindling here. If you're Oregon, you only have 8 lives left, but you also only have, 8 seconds left, so you're going to need to get on this zone if you are Oregon. They're able to get on for a second. They're able to find some kills, too, so it looks like this A zone is going to be captured. One thing that I forgot to mention, whenever you capture 1 out of the 2 zones, you will get 1 minute added to the clock. So although they only had 8 seconds left, they have a minute added to that. However, they only have 7 lives versus Ohio University's 10, so it's definitely something to pay attention to if you are both teams.
Gotcha. Okay, so that was almost that point right there when the time was dwindling down, right?
Yeah, that was almost it. That was almost the end of the round, but Oregon able to kind of clutch up and bring this down to a 7 versus 8. So definitely going to be interesting to see how Ohio University holds off this offensive from Oregon.
Gotcha. Oregon clinches a lifeline there right at the end, and time's already starting to go down, already under 30 seconds for Oregon. And the lives are still close, but in favor of OU. Let's see if they can pull it out.
It's going to be a 4 versus 7 here.
Trades coming out.
Yep. You see 2 of the Oregon players kind of trying to go through the front side of this the zone here, but Icy hit the 360s, able to clean out 1. So only 2 players left, and they're going to get cut down. And even if they don't have enough time to get there. So OU going to be able to take a defensive round win.
We love that. We love that from OU. Clean up our weaknesses. We love to see it.
We love to see it. And definitely impressive coming out for the OU boys. I wasn't expecting them to particularly win this round, but they come out, they get the job done, and definitely impressive. So I'm just personally excited to see this next round of offense because, wow, they are, at least from what I've seen on this map, they are electric.
Love to see that. Well, OU keeping it up on the defense side. Hopefully the offense side is even better than that. We have IC leading with 9 kills for us, and Hazy being the second runner-up with 8. Love to see that. And now we're back even at 30-30 with lives remaining.
Yeah, back at even at the lives here, 30 apiece for each team. It looks like Ohio University is going to try to get onto this B zone really quickly, but Zip has something to say about that. Able to take down one before being traded out. So it is going to be a 3 versus 3 here onto the site. Trades are going back and forth. No deciding factor quite yet. However, Ohio University going to have a lot of players over towards this B zone, so they're able to get on here.
Efan, my apologies, picks up the quick cheeky kill and then starts to capture the point.
Yeah, and you can see they have kind of a dual offensive here. This is what I'm talking about. Ohio University not only getting the kills, they are on the B zone, they are on the A zone, so definitely something to look out for. They already have a tick. As you can see, there's 3 ticks per zone.
Okay.
Once you get a tick, the enemy cannot, like, de-progress that tick. You know what I'm saying? They cannot diminish that tick. So that's locked in for the rest of the round. So if you are Ohio University, you are going to be able to get 2 ticks on the B zone and 1 tick on the A zone. So a good start here for Ohio University, and they are up by a couple of lives. But oh my goodness, what are we watching?
Efan again cleaning house.
Cleaning house, able to find 3. Oh my! Oh, we have some assistance from Lux there. However, what a disgusting play.
Lux with a little bit of kill stealing there.
Challenge.
As long as it gets done, we love to see it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got to stay on this guy's POV because wow, this is insane. Oh, do it. Oh.
And he's back at it. He's back at it.
He's just trick shotting. Does this remind you of MW2?
Yeah, it does. It does. Just like MW2, the good old days.
Yeah, and look, we haven't been able to see it because we haven't been on the camera, but we have the A zone already. So now, if you are Oregon, you only have to defend this site with the life that you have, and they're doing a good job so far. However, the number is just too overwhelming here for Ohio University, so they are going to be able to stack this point. Now, it looks like this is going to be an offensive round win for Ohio University here.
Wow. Pure dominance from OU in that round, just what we like to see. And a testament to their offensive prowess like we talked about in the past.
Absolutely electric, especially Efan. We were on his POV for a while there. We just got to see him trick shot. I mean, wow.
And, you know, what else can we say? Efan, he's just a wizard of video games. You know, that's what we love to see. That's why we hired him. That's why he's getting all the money. That's what he's here for.
Oh, yeah. Fun fact. You know what I told him? Before he came to tryouts, I didn't know him at this point. I said, hey, man, you know, I know you're on the Valorant team, but you know COD is a controller-only game, right? And he's like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. I play with a controller. And I'm like, all right, man. Like, I'm not so sure about it. Like, I'm all right, yeah. But he came to tryouts. He was dropping like a 2 KD. I'm like, okay, all right. Well,
little did we know.
Little did I know he's a multi-FPS, multi-input champion. I mean, wow, he might be better than Formal.
Optic, if you're hearing this, reach out to Efan. He needs a job.
Efan COD, yep, he's graduating. He's a senior, so definitely pick him up if you are Optic Gaming, Atlanta FaZe, you know, any good team who wants him. If you are Royal Ravens, please do not reach out.
Not a fan. What'd you say, Ravens? Not a fan of Ravens?
The Royal Raven. They're based in Carolina. I love the Carolinas. However, oh, the team is so bad.
Not the COD team.
Not even Efan can save them. And Efan can save a lot of teams, but not even Efan can save that team.
He can save them all but the Ravens.
Absolutely.
Well, we love to see that. Love to see that. OU, they have a slight numbers advantage in the lives remaining department. No sectors have any ticks on them yet.
Yeah, there's only 30 seconds left. If you are Oregon, you need to get on this zone here. You'll see the number 4 able to get on one zone, but will get taken down. So trades going back and forth. Oregon having quite an offensive here. They do get on both zones with 28 seconds remaining. So Ohio University has to make a decision here. Do they want to get them off the B zone or the A zone? They kind of have to choose and pick their poison here. Either job is going to be pretty tough.
IC picks up a cheeky one there. Looks like they started with the B. Now they're working on A.
We're going to get his A zone here. They're converging on the site. Oh, no trades coming through for Oregon. Wow. They were so close to capping that point, too. So if you're Oregon, you need to make a move because you only have 20 seconds left, and Lux is getting up into your spawn.
Good positioning for Lux here. Let's see if it... and it does translate. Gets the cheeky one.
Able to find one, able to find a second, and a third.
Oh, my
A beautiful play coming from Lux. Hits a little dolphin dive just for good luck. But, I mean, I don't even know if they have time to get there. Oh, Oregon has one player who's able to get onto this B zone. However, a cruise missile is coming in for the side of Ohio University.
Oh, my goodness.
Icy
I forgot about
be able to get him.
Can this, and it does. He gets him off.
Gets them off. However, they're going to have to trade off that A zone. So another minute added to the clock here. Now, this is where lives come into play. You have 16 lives if you are Ohio University versus Oregon's 9. So Oregon has their work cut out for them. And as you can see on the minimap, there are 3 players by that B zone from Ohio U. So definitely a hard task ahead of you if you are Oregon.
Oregon clinches the lifeline, but will they be able to do anything with it? EFAN gets traded, and the numbers just keep going down for Oregon. This is a tough situation for the Ducks.
Yes, the Oregon Ducks are struggling. There will be no quacking today. However, there will be a lot of Bobcat roaring today.
Exactly.
But I will
just
say...
for the one time.
Oh, yeah. We love it. We love to hear it. Oregon, you know,
Wow,
while we're having our fun, they were able to get the win. So I suppose they are quacking just a little bit. However, we're going to an offense ourselves.
Exactly, right. OU's back on their specialty. Wow, that was... we were just chatting. We didn't really pay attention. Oregon just brought that back out of nowhere, it seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, you know, good job, Oregon, I guess. I mean, it happened so fast. You know, that's the nature of Call of Duty. It's just a very fast-paced game. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on sometimes. But, you know, Oregon able to come out with a round win and an offensive round win at that. So, impressive out of them. But, like I said before, Ohio Esports back on the offense, and they're going to look to capture this A zone right off the rip.
Offense going to work. If you saw the scoreboard there, Lux is the current kill leader, so the veteran, again, holding it down for us. And let's see if we can go to work here on the A control site.
Yes.
Almost said bomb site.
It's all good. You know, Lux is, in fact, that guy. You know, Oregon able to get a couple kills here, but they will get traded out by EFAN and Lux. So the A zone still being captured by Ohio University. 2 players now on it. And I will mention this, the more players you have on a zone, the faster you capture it.
Okay.
As you can see, it's very important for at least 2 people to be on the zone.
Gotcha. And
Huge kill coming in for Hazzy here.
Love it, love it. OU, close in numbers, but I believe OU's in control of the A site, correct?
Yeah, they do have the control of the A zone. You know, Oregon kind of posted up in a few power positions, so a bit difficult to get out of your spawn if you are Ohio Esports, and you are also down in lives by 1.
And we love to see it. Oh, Icy, or Hazy, sorry, goes down. But EFAN gets the trade.
Yeah, and you can see number 7, he's already on the B zone. You know, we already capped the A zone. And number 7, EFAN, doing everything in the world. 23 and 17 right now. He's on the B zone. He's helping his teammates. He's cutting off his reinforcements with his brother. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better setup if you are Ohio University.
Really can't. OU, our stratagem is really just in full swing right here. We love to see it.
Oh my God, look at how shoot. Well, look, he shoots so straight. I mean, not the glaze, but wow.
I would never find that angle personally.
Wow, yeah, that's going to decide the map, and that's going to decide the series. Ohio University with a convincing 3-0 win over Oregon, and GG's to them. They showed prowess, but, you know, ours just a little bit too overwhelming for them.
And we love to see that. We love to see that. OU clinches the first map. Again, love to see it. OU showing a bit of their dominance there, really coming out on their offensive side of the game. But great all around from OU, it seemed like. I mean, Oregon, they had their moments, but it seems like they were on the run the entire time.
They were on the run, and they could not catch up. I'll tell you what, we have the best Bobcats in the world.
Yes, we do. For the two-time. And
for
wow.
the two-time.
And as you saw, EFAN there with 25 kills, really asserting his dominance there. And I believe Lux was the second highest. So good stuff from Bobcats all around. We love to see that. Nice, clean win from OU there.
Yeah, they did a great job. I'll tell you what. And, you know, Oregon, they fought well, but you know, they just didn't fight well enough. Ohio University, especially EFAN, being able to pick up the pace and kind of, I mean, you saw it too. He was just like, he was toying with his food at some points in the map, you know? So just kind of expected from me, but just a great victory for us. And that's going to take us into winners round 3.
Yep. And we love that. Love that. And our next opponent will be Adrian. I believe we will have a little bit of a break in between maps here. How long? Are they just going to go right into it? Do you know? Or is there like a certain amount of time you're supposed to take?
It should be about like, you know, a nice 10-15 minute break in between the matches, so we'll see. But yeah, I think about 10-15 minutes.
Gotcha. So I think we'll be back in just a little bit, and we will be playing Adrian. So tune in about 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll be back with the next match. Welcome back, all, to the Ohio Esports production of the CXP Call of Duty playoffs. This is the second match today. OU just played Oregon, and the score was 3-0, so big ups for OU. And we're about to take y'all into the second match against Adrian. So, Ghost, tell us what you know about Adrian.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're a very talented team. However, it looks like we are going to actually have to cut to a break here. We're going to have to reset this map and then have to deal with a little break as a technical difficulty has arisen.
Okay. All right. So we'll be right back, y'all. Hello and welcome back. We apologize for the technical difficulty. Adrian had a little bit of an issue with one player's connection, but we're back and we're in the game now, and we're starting out with Hardpoint again, and we're getting right into it. Starting out with Efan, chucking some nades, getting some util in the mix. Oh, he gets a cheeky one.
Oh yeah, cheeky nice kill coming in from Efan there. Hazzy not going to be king to the player right next to him, but the trades are going to come through. Oh my goodness.
Another trade. Trades on trades. Right there.
Trades on trades. It's going to be a 1v1 for the time, and Efan's going to get it. Not able to find the second, though. As you can see, those reinforcements from Adrian just pouring in at the same rate as OU's. But the trades are going to eventually fall into our favor here, as we're going to be able to get this remaining 25 seconds here. Adrian, now they have to make a decision. Do they want to hit this one more time, or do they want to go for the next hill?
And it looks like most of them are just not going to go for it.
Not going to go for it at all. I mean, however, you do see two of these players from Adrian on this next point. but they will get taken down here. So Ohio University doing a good job at getting that time on the first point, but they've also done a great job here on the second point of making sure that they have map control.
Excellent. We love that. So right before we had to leave earlier, so how much do you know about Adrian? Have you guys played them before in any type of tournament, or is this the first time you guys have seen each other?
Defan is going crazy right now. I just want to mention. However, we have not played Adrian in any kind of tournament. However, we have played them in scrimmages. So kind of interesting. You know, they're a pretty good team. They beat us, I believe, in scrims, I think. So definitely kind of a team to watch out for, and a team that's been consistently good throughout the season. But you know, I'm just kind of excited to see how Efan turns up, because he's currently sitting at 8-2 and doing a great job at taking care of these Adrian players.
Excellent. Efan setting the pace of the game. Oh, I wanted to ask earlier, but I forgot. Do the cars explode in this game still?
Some of them do, some of them don't. So you just kind of have to throw a grenade and guess which one.
Interesting.
It's kind of tough. Once you, like the car in front of Efan right now, the one that's like blue, the police car, that doesn't blow up. The vans in front of him don't blow up. I'm not actually sure if anyone on this map blows up, but I do know that they still do blow up. So definitely something to keep an eye out for as we, you know, head around the map here, because some of these cars do in fact blow up and they will kill you even if you have the perk that reduces explosive damage. So definitely something to look out for.
Good to know. I always remember back in the day, I'd be on Nuketown and I'd run by one of the cars and it would just randomly blow up and I'd die and I would be like, what just happened?
Yeah, classic Nuketown experience. Yeah, so not gonna have too much of that going on here, but what you do see a lot of going on here is Ohio Slammage. As you can see, that Icy is absolutely having his way. So a good job coming from the Ohio University guys.
OU has the commanding lead. They're about 34-ish points ahead of Lux with a huge banger.
Absolutely banging. Like, I can't believe how well Ohio University has been playing this map so far. You know, the lead not
OU's
too
excited.
crazy.
Oh my goodness, and they're just slamming left and right.
Oh, they're ego challenging. Oh my goodness, Efan hitting shots like that. I mean, you know, wow. That's just something you have to admire.
Taking butt and kicking names. That's what we're talking about here. OU just lighting them up. Increasing the gap just continuously. A 50-point gap between OU and Adrian right now. Absolute insanity.
Yeah, Adrian kind of struggling to get any kind of semblance of control. However, they will be able to find some kills here. So it looks like they are going to look to get this remaining 30 seconds on this point. Ohio University has time, though, if they want to hit this one more time.
All right, OU trying to squeeze as much as they can out of this point before it changes. And Adrian slowly closing the gap. Still about now a 30-point gap between the two teams. Can OU convert?
Yeah, I think that OU, they're going to be able to look for this rotation here, but you can see number 6 is already on new, so definitely got to clear him out. That's going to be kind of a power position that number 6 is in. However, if he will get taken down, we do have a team kill that came in, but Hazzy making up for it with a 2-piece. He's able to get all the kills in the feed, so only one Adrian player near this time.
We love to see this. OU's just all around. The one Adrian player that is there goes down. Adrian now has to... Oh my goodness. If he would have got that, that would have been crazy.
Absolutely crazy. As you can see, I mean, the grenade's taking full effect here on this point, as it's just so open. It's kind of hard to find, you know, any kind of control or time on this point, because it's just so open. All the grenades come in very quickly, and it's just very hard to get anything done. However, 3 Adrian players are going to fall, so Ohio University looking to get these remaining 23 seconds, and they will do so. So, you know, once again, we're going to head to this first point. So as you can see, the Adrian players kind of getting set up for a push, and they will be able to take out Lux. So Adrian going to have control of the mid-map for now, but, you know, if you are Ohio University, you'll take that as you do go up about 25, 30 points against Adrian.
And OU had a little bit of slippage there, but with the team we are, we're just right back on it. I think we gained about 10 points right there and just made the gap a little bit bigger. Now we're on to the next, and that's what we love to see.
Yeah, that's what it's about. I mean, especially on a map like Rio, where it's kind of like this back and forth tango that you have. Being able to get those last few seconds, it can be critical, you know, and sometimes that'll even win you the map. So, you know, you love to see that if you are a fan of Ohio University. And they're looking to break in here. Icy making plays with the submachine gun. Traditionally, the AR player, he usually runs the rifle. However, he has the submachine gun now. He's trying to get active, and he's doing a really good job of doing so. He's sitting at 19 and 18, I believe, or 10. I'm not too sure. But he is slamming.
The numbers are up. Numbers are up, regardless. Icy does go down. in a little bit of a challenge there, and Adrian's going to be able to squeeze the last bit of points out of that point. It was actually still contested, but now it's up.
Able to get the last few seconds is Adrian, so they're going to hit this almost 100-point mark. However, Ohio University able to get this rotation over towards P2, and I mean, if you are EFAN, you just have to kind of play your life here because there are a lot of Adrian players. Finally, he's able to take down one with them, but the trades are going through, and Adrian's coming out on top so far. One more player left, and this will come down to decide a lot of the time, and Adrian's able to get it. So, unfortunate scenes if you are Ohio University, but, you know, there's 30 seconds shaved off the clock, essentially, and there's only a few more players here for Adrian.
Oh my goodness, how does he see that angle? Crazy kill from EFAN, shooting the angles under the van. And Adrian's just trading really well right now.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of the kills. You know, what you see is Ohio University able to kind of get a lot of the kills as well, but just not translating to any time. Hazzy finding a critical
And just as
kill.
we say that, they translate all the kills and they get the point back.
We love to see it. I mean, we love to see, especially Hazzy like making this play. I mean, it's not really a play that people think about too much, but like I said, those few seconds they add up. They really do add up, and that makes it, instead of a tie game, you give OU about a 20-point lead still.
Exactly. And that's the second time that OU's converted on a play like that. That is just continuously kept on the lead.
They're going to convert again here. They have 3 down. They're challenging out this Adrian player.
Oh my
going to
goodness.
absolutely slam him. So
EFAN's crazy.
it's going to take at least like a nice 5 to 10 seconds for the Adrian players to even get close to this hill. So if you are Ohio University, you'll take that. You know, that you still have control of this hill, and if you hold it for the rest of this time, you're going to be at about 190 to 121. So,
what a spot from EFAN right there! Wow, can he get the second?
Oh, he's able to get it.
And he does.
Him and his brother putting in the work, and this is what I'm talking about with that brother chemistry that they have. They just work so well off each other in tandem, and you can see that here. It's on perfect display.
Hazy EFAN looking for blood. Wasn't able to find him. OU down in numbers. EFAN just trying to stay alive here. And like Go said before, just the conversion on points for the few crucial seconds that they have right before they lose the point are just insane. It's given OU like a 40-point lead now, which is just fantastic.
Yeah, a great lead coming in for OU. Hazzy with some trigger discipline here.
Oh my goodness.
Able to find one, not the second though. He will get caught out. So if you are Hazzy, you are going to find another one though. So Adrian kind of playing a bit sloppy right now. One more player left on the hill. He will get taken care of. So Ohio University going to get the break.
Just demolition. And like we said, if they don't get those few crucial seconds in the pass, it might be a tie game right now. But now that we're able to convert, our lead is just getting bigger and bigger, and we love that.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, you can't ever underestimate the power of scrap time. Getting those few final seconds just goes a long way. As 4 down.
The boys getting hype. We're cleaning house.
We love to see it. Ohio University getting hyped as they will approach this double centurion mark. Double century mark, actually. So the wrong word, but that's okay.
Yeah,
we're going to move along. And so we're going to go to this P5 here after a few seconds. And it looks like Adrian will have full control, as you can see on the top side of your minimap. Icy trying to take him down, but still 3 Adrian players on this next point. If you are Ohio University, you do have to break in here.
That was some heavy investment from Adrian there. They gave up like, what, 30, 40-ish points, but I could just go into the next one right there?
Yeah. I mean, and sometimes that's a good move, and sometimes it's not. I would say in this case it's a bad move out of Adrian because of the nature of this point. It's just so open, and it's kind of easy to get these players off of it. As you can see, Icy trying to do his best, but not able to succeed here. So Adrian going to be able to get a few kills and get a few seconds of time, but, I mean, if you are Ohio University, you kind of have to make a decision. Do you want to hit this again, or do you want to rotate to new?
That is very true, and it looks like we're poking a little bit. Let's see if we go all the way in. And we do. Nice pickup from Icy there. Can he get the second? Oh, a little bit of a duel here.
Oh, no.
And he can't get it. Unfortunate.
That would have been a huge gunfight win for Icy to win. However, if you are Ohio University, you do have the rotation over towards this P1.
And the cushion that we got earlier is really paying out for us here. It might be a tie game for all we know right now, but OU's done a really good job on that, and looks like we're grouping to try and do a little retake action here. Lux goes down early, but is traded.
You have a few kills, a few trades going in and out. Ohio University favored in these trades, though. One more player on the point for Adrian.
He's got to clean here. He's got to clean house here.
Not able to kill him, but the trade went through.
There we go.
Ohio University able to get these last few seconds on P1.
Someone blew up, but was traded actually. Oh, nice.
Oh! That's insane
Ethan.
out of Ethan. He's
Crazy two-pick trade.
36 and 15 out of Ethan.
We love that. 36, is that what you just said?
36 and 16.
That's a big old number. That's a whole big old number.
That's
Oh,
insane.
I see. Great positioning. Picks up one. Gets traded. OU unable to convert.
It's going to be about a 20-point game here heading into the second point. Ethan finding some crazy timing here, not able to find any of the players here. So Adrian, meanwhile, they're finding all the kills in the kill feed. So if you are High University, you kind of have to break in and figure out what you're going to do here.
Defan trying to see if he can get some cheeky ones before the push here. Can he pick up a little bit more? He's down on health. Oh, nice. Teammate helps him out. Oh, big. Crucial moment for OU here.
Crucial moment. You see Hazzy hitting the pinch, able to get him off the point for now. So Adrian not able to win it on this hill, but we still are. So we have to kind of decide if we're going to invest these resources and go towards this.
Efan excited after he gets two. Are they going in? They're going in.
Oh, they're going in. They're going in. They can't win it here anymore. However, they're going to be like a couple seconds away. So Adrian, well, they got broken. They will have this rotation over towards P3, but Ohio University is here, and they are here, and they are ready to shoot.
They're just sinking their teeth in. They're getting after it. Getting active. Efan, can he find two? Gets help from teammate.
Get him.
Finds the last person.
Last one.
They have the info.
Adrian. And that might just do it.
Oh my goodness. 1 point remaining. And OU takes the W. Electric from the boys back there. Excellent work for OU. We love to see that. And now we're a point up in the match series here.
Wow, a close one too. That was a very close map. You know, definitely what I expected going into the series. The Adrian team has been very solid throughout the season, but OU just proving to be a little bit too good for them to handle. And you can see it too with Efan dropping something around 40 kills.
Wow, 40 Bob from Efan. And, you know, are we surprised? No.
No.
Because it's typical for Efan, because he's just like that. And that's what we love to see. And like we said in the past, that's why he gets paid the big bucks. Look at this angle. Who sees that? Not me. I'm not seeing it.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not
seeing that ever in my life.
Never. Not me. So, a superstar performance out of Efan, and you can see in the replay here, he's just kind of roaming, and that's what I'm talking about when I say about the submachine gun players just kind of roaming and being very fast on the map. That's what you see. Efan is just kind of one of those players who he will run at you, and he will not lose his gunfights.
He's good at his job. What can we say? We're moving on to the second map point here. So is it search and destroy again here?
It will be search and destroy. So the way that the series layout works with Call of Duty is you will have a hard point, a search and destroy, a control, hard point again, and then a search and destroy to decide things if it goes there. So thankfully, only one control played per series, which I'm a huge fan of because you know me. You know Ghost does not like
control hater from Ghost over here. Well, that's good. Do we have the map info yet, or is it the same one again?
I believe we're gonna head to a new map actually this time. I think it's called 6-Star. It's just a new map that was added into the game recently, but it's been receiving a lot of praise from the competitive community as being one of the better maps in the map pool. So, and a beautiful map too. I got to tell you, it reminds me of Raid from Black Ops 2. Okay, it's an absolutely beautiful map, and so I'm excited to see how it looks once we load in here.
You're talking my language. I love Raid. That was a classic map in the BO2 days. We love to see that. All right, looks like we're about to get started here.
Getting started here on 6-Star. As you can see, some of the beautiful architecture in this map. You know what? I would just load into this map and just
take a stroll.
I don't even need to play a game. Like I could just sit here and take a screenshot and have it as my wallpaper. Yeah,
we love that. Love that from the COD devs. We love beautiful maps. And OU starting on defense, not their strong side, but let's see what they can do with it here.
Yeah, they're going to be able to prove themselves here if they can get some defensive round wins. As you can see, Icy kind of throwing all of his ordnance, but he will get back down. So Adrian going to be able to kind of take control of this bomb site if they want it. But number 6, Efan is lurking below. I don't know if they're going to read this.
He's cooking. Oh, they have no idea. They have no idea.
He's there.
Converts the first. Love to see it. OU even stacked correctly. Great stratagem from OU so far. Stacked correctly. Efan with the early pick. And now we're up in numbers. It's a 3v1 for Adrian.
Wow. I mean, it happens so fast when you have a player like Efan and Hazzy running around the map. It just all happens so fast. And now you find yourself in a 1 versus 3 if you are Adrian.
And personally, if I'm Adrian, I'm quaking my boots right now. I'm pretty scared.
Oh yeah, I'm not running to anything if I'm Adrian. I'm honestly jumping off the map if I'm Adrian, but to each their own.
To each their own. They does pick up one down to the 1v2 here. And it's Lux and Icy, so it's the veterans in.
Yep, the veterans.
I'm still terrified if
I'm
I'm Adrian.
Oh yeah, I'm terrified. Even if it's a 1 versus 1, I'm terrified. I'm still jumping off the map. I'm not gonna lie. But Adrian
Lux
has their work cut out for him. All Day Sergeant will have to recoup this bomb and plant it. So Lux, he will get killed, but Icy gonna have that
not on his side. Oh, did he get it? Did he get the time?
We're gonna see if he got it. Oh, he just barely got it. So if All Day Sergeant could pull this off, it would be a 1 versus 3. Oh no, that all comes down to this.
I'm quick.
It all comes down to this, and Icy's gonna win.
Icy says, no, sir, you're not getting that 1v3.
And you know what I say?
Down.
He's too icy.
He's ice cold like that. You can't see it, but we're doing that thing with our arm, what that basketball players do. And we love to see that. Icy actually just did it too. We love that. We love that.
We love to see it. We love to see Ohio Esports kind of. It got scary there, didn't it?
It did. It was scary the whole time, going from a 1v3 down to a 1v1. I mean, like we said, we like entertaining games, but I don't know about that entertaining.
Yeah, a little bit too close for comfort, but nonetheless, we walk away with the round win, and now we get to go to an offense, which I'm very excited to watch.
Me as well. Me as well.
As you can see here, we have Efan. He got himself 2 kills on the round. Hazzy 1 kill, and Icy the final. So, Lux still sitting on that donut. But he'll get off of it soon. He'll get off it. It's only 1 round in, so he'll get off of it soon. Surely.
Lux isn't a fan of donuts, and we know that, so he's gonna fix that right quick, and that's okay. OU looking to attack the A bomb site here. A lot of utility going off. Low visibility.
Oh no.
Hazy just trying to traverse right here.
Yeah, the ordnance coming through too from Adrian, so they're gonna be able to get this first blood, and you're gonna be stuck in a 3 versus 4 here if you are Ohio University.
Ooh, can we get the pick?
Oh, he sees him too.
Has the info, and we get 1. And we get traded. And we get traded again. Numbers are even.
Wow. It's a 2 versus 2, and the bomb is down for Ohio University, so if you are Adrian, you have to get back onto this bomb site. You only have about 20 seconds left before there's not enough time. Lux able to find his 3rd of the round.
Excellent. Excellent. And Ethan cleans house.
He hit an ace.
Oh, that was Lux? That was all 4?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, unless my visibility is messed up.
What?
Yeah. No more donuts, I guess. I mean, wow. He really doesn't like donuts.
He must have heard us.
Hey, you know what? He said he heard Duncan, and he said, "Oh no, it can't be."
No, sir. No, sir.
Wow.
He must have heard us. We made him mad.
Yeah.
Lux now the kill leader with 4 kills.
Wow. I mean, you really don't see rounds like that too often, and Lux, able to turn on the Jets and kill all 4 players within a span of 30 seconds. I mean, just very impressive from the Ohio Esports offensive here.
Well, good stuff for Lex. OU's now back on the defense. And it looks like Adrian's just kind of chilling in the middle of the map. Not really making a decision yet. Might be working a pick here, but OU not giving it to them. Also stacking the B side again. And just leaving... Oh, I can't read. Is that Icy near the B bomb site? No.
I'm not sure. That's number 5. I think it's Lux.
Lux. Leaving the vet to clean up the B site. Hazy and Icy picking up 2. Only 1 trade going through for Adrian, so still numbers on OU side here.
Oh no, there's
Icy doesn't know.
Here for Icy, so we'll bring it back to a 2 versus 2, but with shots like that,
but
Efan
does
bring it back to 1 versus 2. So Ohio University able to get some nice kills, and it will leave Adrian in 1 versus 2. And thankfully, if you are Adrian, you do have the bomb here, but Ohio University is doubled up towards this B site. They will have to wrap around as the bomb is planted on A.
And they do get that info since they did take a little bit of a gamble and stack the other site. But now they have the info, and they need to work the site here and try and find Kennick. In the 1v2.
It's a pretty cool name. I'll give it to him. That's a pretty cool name.
It is a pretty cool name. Shout out Kennick.
Yeah, shout out Kennick. But he's going to try to go here and get the kill.
Can he? No, sir.
Wow. I mean, it looked like Efan just took 20 bullets there.
I know.
And he didn't die.
Must be that flak jacket.
Something. I mean, wow, the guy just doesn't die. I mean, if I'm Ken IQ there, I'm still jumping
upset.
off the map. Yeah. Even with the bomb planted, I said, all right, I'll take my points and I'll leave.
Fair enough. Kennick, great name, but no clutch for you, sir. And now OU goes back on the attack, which is where we like them.
Yep, we like them on the attack, and this is a huge round because I'll tell you what, if you're able to kind of go up 4-0 instead of going up 3-1. I think that has a lot of impact on the players' mentals too. Like, you know,
100%.
if you're in that deficit of 4-0, it's very hard to come back from,
Morale is
especially
down at
mentally.
04.
Yeah, at that point, I'm ready to just go to the next map. I'm like, all right, get me out of here, man. But the 3-1's a lot more manageable, so we'll see if Adrian can muster up something here.
But we hope they don't. EFAN, everyone's just holding angles, trying to work a pick like Adrian did last round. Pretty evenly distributed around the map. The bomb is towards the A site, so we can see what OU's trying to do. Some util coming out. Oh, great placement.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
and he gets one off it.
Ethan with a crazy nade. You love to see that team coordination. You know, I can almost hear it back behind me. They had some beautiful coordination plays too. So a great job coming in for Ohio Esports to be able to get that first kill. And, you know, they kind of have to make a decision here. What bomb site do they want to work towards? And it's looking like they want to go towards this B site. And we'll have to see how Adrian wants to respond.
And, you know, I really love this strategy from OU. They just decided, after they got the pick, they grouped. They decided to hit a site and maybe leaving one roamer about, but not being stingy with their numbers, really trying to take advantage of it. But running low on time, and the bomb's not down.
Oh, no.
Oh, they find 2 more picks. Oh, my goodness.
That's it. You got to be kidding me. I mean, wow.
10 seconds left, and OU gets 3 kills in that span of time to clutch the match. And speaking of demoralizing, what a way to lose the round for Adrian. That is just great stuff.
Icy to lose the round and go down 4-0. I mean, really. I mean, can we just load up the next one?
I mean, let's pack them. Let's pack the buses. Let's get them out of here.
Yeah,
and
let's get them out of here.
Speaking of our boy Kennick and donuts, he has both of those things. His name is Kennick, and he also has a donut.
He heard Duncan, and he stayed there. He said, okay, I like Duncan.
He was like, you know what, that sounds kind of good to me.
Yeah, you know what, I'm going to stay on it. So, definitely kind of a critical component for Adrian's downfall here is that donut, and you never love to see donuts. But Ohio University back on the defense, not their strongest, but they've proven to be pretty good at it so far.
And OU taking their time, just trying to poke and prod, see if they can get a quick, cheeky pick. Util coming out from Adrian. Icy really working it here. Doesn't have much info, except for the guy in the window. They don't know this guy's close. Oh, they see him now. Can they work it? He's close.
He's able to get a kill, too.
Oh, nice. Let's see what Hazy does here.
Yeah,
just plays his life.
Trades.
I like this play.
I like it, too. I like the back
Check
down.
out the angles.
And you know what? It's still the 3 versus 3. What a beautiful skin, too, for the MCW. But the 3 versus 3 here for Ohio Esports versus Adrian. And Adrian will have the bomb planted. And as you can see, they are spread out pretty nicely. So definitely Ohio Esports has the work cut out for them, but they are moving as a unit. So kind of interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah, let's see how this... OU has a 3v3 retake right now. Finds the info on 1, decides to disengage. Goes back. Hazy goes down, but is traded. 2v2, numbers are even still.
Yeah,
Bombs
you gotta
down,
pay attention
low
to
time for OU.
though. Yeah, you only have about a few seconds left if you are Ohio University. You just have to jump on it.
Can he get the ninja? Not looking great for OU. Lux in the 1v2 with very low time. No time to defuse. Or how long does it take to defuse?
It takes 7.5 seconds, so there just wasn't enough time there for Lux to get anything going. But, you know, still, you'll hold your head high if you are Ohio Esports. You still have the 4-1 advantage here. So, as I said before, this goes to 6 rounds. So, you know, while Adrian needs 5 rounds to win it, we only need 2. So, but now is not the time to get complacent. It's time to kind of keep your metal to the pedal or something. Pedal to the metal, something like that.
Metal pedal, something like that.
Metal pedal, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm not very well versed in that kind of stuff. I'm more well versed in Modern Warfare stuff, like this. But, you know, here we are back on offense here, and you can see that Ohio Esports is kind of spreading out a little bit, trying to maybe find a pick the same way Adrian did last round.
Really working it here. And, oh, great. We start off with an early pick. I didn't see who got that. Who got that?
It was Mr. Lux there. He's sitting at 6-2, and Hazy's going to find one as well. So 2 versus 4 for the side of Adrian. It looks like this bomb is going to go down on the B site too. So a beautiful offensive start here for Ohio University. And I mean, Adrian, what do you do here?
And, you know, everyone always talks about the Athens or the OU grit that comes along with going to school here. And I think this team is a great example of it. They lost a close round in not a close game, and they're not getting demoralized. They're getting right back at it. And we love that. And it's a 2v1 for State Jumpy.
Stumpy, I think
Stumpy.
it is.
Oh my gosh,
I think
the U's
yeah,
cut
we
off.
can't really see the U on the screen here. However, it is Stumpy, and he is in a 1 versus 2. He only has 15
Very
seconds
low
to work
time.
with though. So
OU with their great angle here. Unlosable for OU there. Great play. I love the
Yeah.
high-low. Love it.
I love that, and you know what? That's one thing that Icy has been so adamant about throughout the season. He says, "Hey man, play high low with me, play high low with me," and this time it pays off. So definitely a good play call
Works great.
from Icy.
I'm always a big fan in the 2v1 controversy. Do we split up? Do we play each bomb site, or do we stay together? And I always go for the stay together, and the high-low play is practically unlosable in that situation, and just great stuff from OU. We'd love to see that.
Absolutely, you love to see, and I'll agree with you. I think that having 2 players versus 1 on each site is a lot more beneficial, and it leads to a lot less loss. So definitely a good play call from Icy there. And you know, as a Valorant player yourself, you know, I'm looking forward to see you play next season.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. OU on match point, on defense, and wow, a lot all at once. Adrian just pounding the first bomb site, and OU gets the first trade. We love the first blood there. Efan, kind of in a tight spot, gets out.
Oh my!
And we just get
goodness.
aggressive again. Hazy doesn't care. Hazy
Yeah.
just wants them all.
I mean, he'll see a smoke and he says, "Okay, yeah, maybe they're trying to make a play or something," and he just runs at it and he makes a play. So I mean,
Exactly.
now here we are, and All Day Sergeant is going to be left in a 1 versus 3.
And just, it's that easy. Oh my goodness.
Amazing plays coming out from Ohio University. They're going to go up 2-0 in the series. And a convincing map win. I didn't expect this. A convincing map win from Ohio Esports. 6-1 on 6-star S&D. So, I mean, that's a mouthful. But we get the job done, and we're going to go up 2-0 in the series against this Adrian team who I'm expecting a bit more out of.
I know, and I have to say, it hasn't been lopsided. Like, if win or lose, it's either been in OU's large favor or it was a close loss for OU. It's never been, wow, Adrian really took over for that map, or for that point. It's always been on OU's side, and we love to see that. We love to see that.
Yeah, just sheer dominance from the OU guys, and as you can see, they are locked in. I don't know if you saw that, but Ethan was drinking a Red Bull.
He was drinking a Red Bull. Shout out Red Bull.
Shout out Red Bull. We love
drinking-
them, and you know what? Our players love them too, so thank you for, you know, giving us a fridge and the Red Bull as well. You know, as you can tell, our players are definitely thriving with it.
Exactly. And we love that. Straight out of the Red Bull fridge in the back for anyone that's wondering where our Red Bull supply comes from. But yeah, shout out to our Red Bull partnership. And as we can see, the boys are unfazed. Hazy is practically taking a nap.
Oh, no.
Unfazed. And his brother's trying to get him to lock in, but he doesn't care because it's that easy for him. It's just that easy for him.
He's about to fall asleep playing this
Taking a
Adrian
quick nap.
team.
That guy needs some Red Bull right there. He needs some Red Bull.
Yeah. Oh my, that's insane. Oh, as you can see, Zach in the bottom right just downed his Red Bull.
And there we go. There it is. There we go. Yeah, hold it up. Hold it up. We love that. Getting the boys high. We love that. Glue guy doing what he does best. We love to see that. And yeah, as you can see, he's standing right next to it. Finger point right there. Love to see it in action, in use. And we are going to move on to the next map, which is Control, because I'm remembering correctly, right?
Yes, absolutely, it is Control, and I believe this time, it's actually Invasion.
Okay, all right. We love to see the Invasion map. Love to see the old maps come into light, especially in the rank play. It's super exciting to see. As you can see in the bracket here, we will either be playing Carleton or
That's the University of Windsor.
Windsor. Okay, great.
That's the number 2 seed. Windsor is the number 2 seed. So they have a few more points than us, so that's why they got that seed. And I'll tell you what, if Windsor ends up playing us, that's going to be a great match. So definitely stick around for that.
Match. That'll be a good match at the end of the day. A nice, exciting match, and we love that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And can you imagine if we win that and we just look at that beautiful bracket where there's only 2 teams on the right side? That'd be so nice to see Ohio University on there, wouldn't it?
They're teasing us almost with it, just leaving it right in front of us, right?
Ah, jeez. I wish they wouldn't tease me so much, but it's okay. It's all right. We're doing our work right now, and we're trying to get back towards a win with Adrian, or against Adrian. I mean, as you can see, Hazzy, not even phased. He's kind of got his feet kicked up. He's ready to take a nap because he's so bored of absolutely having his way with these Adrian players. So,
love to see that from OU. And I just want to throw another little reminder. We've played 1 match today. This is the 2nd match. And then, like we just stated, there will be 1 more today. And then the semifinals and the finals will be played tomorrow on this Twitch account. So make sure you tune in, stay for the rest of the day, and also tune in tomorrow for the boys.
Absolutely. That's a great shout out to you. And look, here we are back on Invasion.
Back on the match. Invasion. Holy cow.
Do you remember this map?
I do. You said this was MW2, correct?
Yes, this is an MW2 map, an OG MW2 map. And I'll tell you what, it plays a lot differently in this Call of Duty than it did.
Does it really?
Yeah, it plays a lot different than it did a decade ago. So definitely excited to see how kind of it works out here. But you can definitely see some similarities and kind of like the design choices that were made to bring this map back into the map pool here.
Yeah, someone needs to write a paper or something about the evolution of COD maps and how they work differently now with the new mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be interesting. That'd be a very interesting thing to read about or see about because if they play so differently.
That is crazy. Oh, Icy with the angle. Can't convert, but that's okay. Oh, you down on lives just by 2, which is okay. And we are working towards the B bomb site, or B control site.
Yes, B control site. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. So they're on the control site. And it looks like Adrian might have to poke at this too. I don't know if they're going to give this up, but Ohio University going to respond with 3 kills. And the control point is secured. So now if you're Ohio University, you only have 1 zone now. I will say one thing about this map. Capturing the A zone is extremely difficult.
Really? Okay. All right. Well, not looking too difficult for OU so far, but
wow,
going up on numbers now. OU still at 26.
You can see, I mean, Icy popped a 2-piece, and Hazzy responds with 2 of his own, so they're going to be able to get onto the zone here.
I know, yeah. Great control from OU so far. Really just working the map here. Get the first tick, working on the second. Adrian closing in. Is traded. Let's see what EFAN can do. Not much. But OU still on the advantage for lives remaining.
Has he stopped shooting there? So, yeah, we will have that life advantage, and we will have 1 tick secured on that A zone. Like I said, even when we had a nice play where we got all 4 kills, I mean, it was just so difficult because the Adrian players spawn up so close to that A zone. Right. So even when you get those kills, it doesn't translate to that much time, even if you want it to.
And OU goes up with a pick here. The lives remaining advantage has closed. The gap is still fairly close. OU's has about 3 more than Adrian right now, and we're just poking at this A bomb site here, really just trying to work it. To no avail though, it seems. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Hazy goes up
nice
by 1.
Kills.
Hazy says 2 avail. Can't get the second though. That's all right. Teammates are closing in.
Yeah, and if I'm Ohio Esports, I start to look at the lives here. I mean, you got 50 seconds left, but I mean it's a 12 versus 16 here, so I mean there's plenty of time left, but surely
you said I don't care. I didn't look at it at all. I'm just going in. I'm just putting in work, and I'm taking this A bomb site.
Oh, they're in the A control zone like nothing.
Adrian contesting though. Goes down, gets traded, needs a second, can't get it.
Oh no, that could have been devastating there. Now I will say we did get a second tick on the A zone, so a great job from OU. And I think this is kind of one of the things with the control being a long game, to where if it goes to around 5, which is the max amount of rounds it can go to, if it goes to around 5, it's decided by the amount of ticks captured, whoever gets offense and defense. So if you are a high university, you'll take this and you'll be happy with it.
Right. And you know, if I'm OU on this low time, I'm oh my goodness. Never mind, the lives are basically even now. OU's only up by 2.
Only
Let's
up
see
by
what they
2
can
here,
do.
But Hazzy trying to see what he can get done, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to get there in time. So Adrian going to be able to hold strong for this defensive round, but Ohio University able to get 5 ticks.
And we love to see that. Good work from OU. Couldn't come up clutch in the end, but that's all right. And wow, you are correct. That A bomb site, holy cow, they were just Adrian was just there all the time.
Yeah, and you know what? Even if you get in, it's hard to hold it just because they're right there. You know what I mean? They just, the pressure that you can apply onto that point is just absurd. So for them to be able to get 5 ticks in that round is very impressive to me. So we're gonna have to see how Adrian responds with an offense, and we'll be tested on defense here.
Wow, EFAN and who was that? Lux leading their team with 8 kills, and Stumpy somehow in the lead with 10 kills for the whole lobby. But the good news is Adrian now has to take A bomb side, or the control side as well.
And it looks like
EFAN gets some good info, sinks his teeth in, gets the kill. Hazy just looking. Huge flank from Hazy.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
They're going to be able to clear out that zone. Now, if you're Adrian, you're spawning up close to that B zone. So it looks like they're going to like to try to capture this zone here. And, you know, this is kind of like a standard control round on Invasion that you'd see. Usually, you'll have one go at the A site, and if that doesn't work out, you go over to B. That's just kind of how things go. Now, the challenge is really the A zone.
Right.
Oh,
and
wow.
wow, cleaning house on B site here.
Wow, they don't even let them have the B zone. They said, no,
sir.
You cannot have this zone.
Third tick.
And now they're pushed up, so now things get a little bit scary if you are Adrian, because now you have to fight out of your spawn.
Holy cow, you're right. They are really cheek to cheek here, just pressed against the glass. And they're not going to be able to do much here, I'm going to be honest. If I'm OU, I'm very comfortable, and if I'm Adrian, I am quaking in my boots.
Oh, I'm quaking too, I'll tell you what, because look, I mean, as you can see on the minimap, it's just so difficult to get these Ohio University players out of their positioning.
Luck's in a great spot for the B site here. Just cleaning up. Man, what is Adrian going to do? They still have to get a bomb site.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much work to be done for the side of Adrian. Ethan kind of playing his life, just trying to play with the clock a little bit, but Icy able to get the trade for him. So, I mean, back to square one. If you are Adrian, you only have 15 seconds. You need to go, but when Icy's shooting like that, it's going to be hard.
Not much you can do for Adrian here. Great plays from OU. Lux being smart, just trying to stay alive. Denying the third tick does go down, but too little time. Might be too late for Adrian.
Oh yeah, that's gonna do it.
And it is.
A convincing defensive round. They didn't get a single zone. They only got two picks. That is insane.
All right, now we need OU. We need some conversion on these retakes here for A site, because I really want to see us take A site. Now that you said it's super hard to take, and us seeing our offensive versatility and our capability, I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen real bad.
I'd love to see it happen too. Trust me, I would. But I mean, you saw in the last offensive round we had, we got the 4 down, and then it didn't translate to the zone capture. Usually it will, but not particularly on this map. However, I will say, Ohio Esports typically does like to hit the A zone first and then go to B. So as you can see on the minimap here, that's what they're going to be doing.
Just like that.
It comes down to these few kills here.
Gets traded. Wow. Early picks going on. Efan can't convert. That's okay. Gets traded.
Some nice kills going back and forth, but at the end, it's going to be Adrian holding off Ohio University on that A zone. So as you can see, the players over towards B, there's 3 Ohio University players over towards this B side. Meanwhile, Hazzy kind of like in a sea of monsters right now as he has all these Adrian players.
Gets 2 on his current life, though. Can he get out? Does not. OU really working on the B-bomb site here. I love this. Almost getting the third tick. Can Lux convert? No, he cannot.
Icy's there for the trade.
He gets B, though. He gets the tick.
Oh,
and we love that. Icy cleaning up for him.
Able to get the zone, so a huge play coming in for Icy Cod as we're looking to go again on this A zone. Like I said before, a difficult zone to capture, but Ohio's starting off strong with 3 down in the feed.
Yes, and OU now has almost 2 minutes to try and take this. Wow, holy cow, he just ran into a sea of yellow there. Not much you can do, but Lux and Hazy putting the work in, getting 2 picks. Maybe we can make a move on this bomb site or the.
Oh, there's so many players. There's so many players spawning.
They're just everywhere. They're just everywhere.
Yeah, so I mean, even if you are Ohio University, you'll be able to get a few seconds on this point, and Icy's gonna win a huge one.
Icy, can he stay alive? No, but good work from him. OU down to a minute remaining, or a minute 30. My apologies.
Seconds remaining. Yeah, it's all good. It's hard to see sometimes, but it's all right. I mean, trust me, I understand where you're coming from, but we will have a 17 to 14 life disparity here. So Ohio University has about 4 kills for their name.
A huge pick. And Icy gets in Efan. That's 3 down for Adrian. Can we make a play on A bomb site?
Oh, wow.
4.
It's going to be a 17 versus 10. Ohio University going to find 4 in the feed, so they will be stuck in this point. Hazzy sitting at 28 and 12. He's sitting at 28 kills and 12 deaths. He's playing out of his mind right now. The kills coming through for Ohio University as they're looking to stack this zone. As you can see the high and low right here.
Oh my goodness. I want to see it happen. It needs to happen. We get the second tick. Working on the third. Adrian starting to converge. No
the contest is in. Adrian going to be able to clear us out. However, now look, you have to pay attention to the time here. 50 seconds with only 6 lives remaining if you are Adrian.
If I'm OU, I'm getting in there. I'm making sure we're trading, we're getting these lives down, and we're taking this A-bomb site.
Yep, it's 18 versus 4 too.
And that's what we're doing.
That's only 1 set of lives left for Adrian.
About 40 seconds left for OU here. They really need to start working.
Yeah, and as you can see, I mean, the Adrian players are kind of tucked away in their spawn. So
3 lives left for Adrian.
good play from Adrian, but I just don't know if it's going to be enough to stop OU.
Nice. Two lives left for Adrian. Tongue twister. Gets the trade.
No.
1 life left. They know where he is. They have the info.
It's a 1 versus 7. It's a 1 versus 7.
Oh.
It's going to come down to this gunfight here. Can
It's
he win
contested.
it?
He's trying to keep the time up. Time to leave time for his roommates to get back and assist him. He gets one. Can he get the trade? He does. And we take the A site.
We love to see it. Ohio Esports going to get a round win on offense, so they're going to go up 2-1 in this this third map.
Huge play from Efan here. Really just keeping the clock paused and allowing time for his teammates to come and assist him. Just good stuff.
Yeah, that's great out of Efan, and, you know, always a player who's been very, you know, cognizant of his surroundings and kind of aware of where his teammates are. So, you know, a great play from him to kind of just play the clock a little bit and toy with All-Day Sergeant. But, you know, little time to celebrate here as we do head into this, what could be final round of Control on Invasion.
And those numbers just look great. I believe the top 2 kill leaders were OU, both at 21. And the next player on Adrian was at, what, 17?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, Adrian just kind of struggling in the kill department here as Ohio University is just having their number the entire map and honestly the entire series. And when you're shooting like that, I mean, it's kind of hard to counter that. So now back to the game here. We're on defense and Adrian is attacking. They do have one player on the B zone, but Ohio University is looking for the retake here. They're going to look to try to get them
Ethan, don't do it to him. Oh, he did it. Ethan gets the quick 2. In a trade from another teammate, and that's all 4.
And here we are again. We're back into this blunder here. Now, Lux in the power position of being on this tractor. He's going to be able to cut down these Adrian players. Now, this is very eerily similar to what we saw a couple rounds ago, where Adrian is kind of pinned in their spawn. They have to figure a way out.
And, you know, if I'm Adrian, I'm going, what do we do? We couldn't take A site. They took A site. We couldn't take B site. They took both sites. You know?
Oh, wow. Hazzy is shooting to 26 and 15. Oh my goodness, make it 27.
Can't be stopped. And there's no time. There's no time.
Yeah, there's only 25 seconds left. So if you are Adrian, you have to make a move here.
And they're going to the A site. This is a questionable play from Adrian here. Can OU convert?
Oh, we'll have to see here. Ethan playing, able to get one. So, but there are 2 more players from Adrian.
Oh.
Can he find the last one?
And he can. Low time. What is Adrian going to do? They got 1 tick on the bombs on the control site, but
you can see number 1's already pushed up, so you have 17 seconds. Adrian, you have to go if you want to win this round, and you're almost out of the series at this point.
Icy says, no, sir, you're not getting it. Oh, he gets another. He gets the
goodness.
third. And that's going to be it. Oh, my goodness.
There's just simply not enough time, and Ohio University going to end the match with a clean 3-0 over Adrian.
Closes the whole map point for OU. Wow. What an exciting map. One exciting map from OU.
Wow. Very chaotic, very fast-paced, but Ohio Esports just not able to be matched.
I mean, with Icy shooting like this, what can you do? Wow. There's not much you can do.
I mean, he finished 27 and 17. I mean, the Ohio University players just had an insane stat line. They played extremely well, and it's very tippable. So, I mean, we haven't lost a map in this tournament yet. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, holy cow, we haven't lost a map in this tournament.
Absolutely.
What are these other teams doing? We can't be stopped. They can't get a single map point.
They can't do it. They can't. And you know what? With Icy and Hazzy, you saw every single player have their individual moments. And so to have a team like that where any player at any given time can just pop off and control the map, it's extremely beneficial. And you're seeing it translate here. We're going to take the 3-0 victory over Adrian, excuse me, as well as a 3-0 victory over, who's the team we just played?
Adrian.
No, the one before that.
Oh, Oregon,
sorry. Yeah, so, you know what? The beating was so bad that I forgot their name. So, there's a lot of O's today. Ohio.
There
Oregon,
is.
Adrian.
An A throw in there, whatever. But that's fine.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
But, good stuff from OU. We love to see it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back very soon with the third and final map of today in the playoff run. So, we'll see you soon. And welcome back, everyone. We are now on Ohio Esports versus Carleton, and another best of 5 series, and we're getting right into it.
A great matchup between these two teams here. You have Carleton, who on one hand has been performing very well during this tournament. They took out the number 2 seed, University of Windsor, but EFAN starting out hot with a 3-0 start, and this Esports Carleton team, not some team to be scoffed at, as they have been pretty good throughout the season, and they, like I said earlier, they've had an upset.
Oh, okay. And this isn't the first team that OU is seeing Carleton, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, not the first time they've met. Now, I will say they haven't met in this particular league, but the league that I run, as Ghost, of course, we ended up beating them 3-1 the last time these teams matched up. But I will say that Carleton has been looking very good as of late, and I think that, this series has the potential to go the distance.
So, like Ghost said, nothing to be scoffed at, and like he said, it's already starting off close. OU with a 10-point deficit, but making their way back. Working on this Pacific hardpoint right here. And Carleton trying to arrange a retake here. Can we get the picks?
Yeah, I mean, Carleton kind of working through the back there. McBain, definitely the star player of Carleton here, able to find himself 2 before getting traded out. But Hazzy can respond with 2 of his own. The trades are going back and forth.
Love to see that. Need to find the last one on point here.
It's going to be a critical gunfight coming through, but Starry's going to take it. So EFAN, he's going to drop. These remaining 25 seconds are going to go towards Carleton.
Not a hot start for OU, but nothing to worry about here. OU's already starting to make their way towards the next point, I believe.
Yep. Ohio
there
University
is a straggler.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
They find him, though.
Oh, yeah. A great play coming out from EFAN, sitting at 4-2, and he's going to have control of this whole box's side. You saw Hazzy make that play, trying to get those final seconds, just not going to pan out for him. So Carleton going to be up about 25 points here over Ohio University. But it's okay because, as you can see on the minimap, we have, one, we have Christmas colors, and then 2, we also have Ohio University with full control of this 3rd point.
And that's what we love to see. Carleton trying to make their way in. 2 players coming from the front. Gets the first one, can't get the second. We get some nice. We see some trades going in. I see a little bit more.
Able to get the trade, so that's going to give Ohio University some positioning to work with, too. As you can see, number 3 kind of getting pushed up here. So, if you are Ohio University, not only are you trying to get this time, but you're able to get these kills.
Out. Love to see that. OU. Oh, my goodness.
Such really resilience.
Control.
Such resilience. I mean, they started off kind of slow, but you know what? They're about to take the lead here in this map.
Carleton not able to get a single point from this point so far.
Yeah, I mean, they get the final few seconds there. If you are Carleton, you kind of dispute it a little bit, but Icy able to shoot someone through the door.
Sniffed him out.
The rotation is underway, and Ohio University's here first, and you see Hazzy, he's pushed up.
It's all OU right now.
I mean, if you are Esports Carleton, you have to go, and you have to kind of try to find a break here, and it's going to be hard with Hazzy pushed up this far into your base.
Oh, he hits the pre-fire. Can he get the second? Oh, almost.
You know what? I would have taken off my mask there, however, he did his job, though. As you can see, there's already 25 seconds taken off of this P4 hill. So, I mean, Ohio University doing a good job here, even though 4 do go down. So the remaining 30 looking to go the way of Esports Carleton here. But, Ohio University going to have something to say about this as they're going to try to break in for the final 20 seconds.
I've seen EFAN pick up some cheeky ones. Is traded by Stanny. Stanny?
Starry, I think.
Starry. Gotcha.
It'll be Starry. So the lineup for Esports Carleton is going to be Ailey, Starry, McBain, and Chip. Gotcha. Meanwhile, Ohio Esports, Icy, EFAN, Hazzy, and Lux. So kind of some interesting gamer tags going on here, but I will say that my favorite out of the bunch has to be Icy.
Icy it's just so original, and you really love to see those original names, because he's probably had that, back when he was a teenager, back in the day when he first started playing Call of Duty, And
oh, yeah.
Just great to see how the names evolve into some just original star player like it has with Icy. We love it.
Oh, yeah, and with 2 Ys, I mean, come on now. That's it's definitely original, and you can tell that that's something that has carried on throughout his career as a Call of Duty player. So,
exactly.
Kind of interesting. Icy finding some crazy kills and some crazy shots onto Ailey there. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you have Carleton on this point, and they have not surrendered a point yet to Ohio University on this point. So, trades going back and forth, but going to be a tough job here for Ohio University to get back into this one.
I was just about to say, Carleton seemed to have figured out how to hold that really hard point right there, but OU just took it. Now they're getting the last few drops of this section off before it switches.
Yeah, last few seconds. I mean, like we talked about earlier, it's extremely important to get those last few seconds. And as you can see here, Ohio Esports going to be on this new zone. But the offensive from Carleton coming in. Ethan on a pinch here.
Gets the
able to find one. Able to find a second here. He's ego challenged. Not able to get him. But the trade surely going to come through here.
Still in OU's favor. Still collecting the points here. Oh, huge stun grenade from Carleton right there.
Great kills coming out from the Carleton guys to get Ohio University off this point, but Ohio University trying to respond, not able to find anything here. So the remaining 25 seconds looking like it's going to go to Carleton. But if you are Ohio University, you have a few players here towards this new zone.
All right, and wow, still contesting. 2 picks for OU, trying to squeeze the last out of it.
Yeah.
And now they're moving on to the next.
Yeah, and that was a nice job from EFAN to clear off that last player on the initial point that we were just on. You know, that could have gotten out of hand pretty easily, but you know, all things taken into account here, it's going to be about a tie game. You know, a 14-point lead for Esports Carleton, but
wow,
very important for Ohio University to find these kills as they're going to be able to spawn close. So
nice, huge trades for OU.
A player going to join the game, I think I saw on the top right. So I hope that they don't spawn into the game because that would not be cool. Definitely not something you want to see if you are a fan of either team, but. Yeah, EFAN going to work, trying to find anything he can here. He has the glow-in-the-dark stickers on his gun. Looking pretty cool, looking pretty clean, but not clean enough as Esports Carleton able to find 3.
See what he can do. Gets 1. Reinforcements are back. Oh, not looking good for OU so far. Gets a nice pick there. Oh, does he know?
Oh,
he sees his head. Oh, and he still gets it.
Beautiful. Now, the remaining 10 seconds looking like it's going to go to Ohio Esports, so going to be a tie game here.
We love to see that. OU tying it up. Oh, doesn't see the guy on the escalator. Oh my goodness, this is a close game.
Oh no, McBain able to find a 2-piece there. McBain been the star player of this Carleton roster here, but I mean, Ohio University, what do you do here? You got to kind of try to bounce back and get to the zone. You can see on the minimap there. All 3 arrows towards the bottom of the minimap trying to work around the left side of this point.
Bad thing about getting wiped is you got wiped, but you are allowed a chance to regroup and maybe rethink the strategy and take a quick breath to start for the next point, which is what OU has done here. And it looks like it's worked out really well so far. 1 straggler left. Can't get him. Oh,
no. Oh, he chowed out for it, but he wasn't able to find it. But Icy's still here with luck, so they're going to be able to try to contest this time here. They want this last scrap time, and they're going to be able to get it. So good job if you are Ohio University, but
nice.
Finally, a nice kill coming in from Lux there. But, you know, still, you see 2 players from Esports Carleton. They're already on the rotation here. EFAN able to find an influential kill.
Can they get the second? They have the info. Is traded.
Oh, no. The players are collapsing. Icy dropping. There's just too many players there. Trades are still abound. McBain able to find 2. I mean, it's just all been McBain this entire map.
I know. Quick 2v2. Oh, nice. Okay. Quick pick for OU. 3 players on site for Carleton. OU's able to regroup, and they have a little bit of a retake here. They really need these points.
Oh, yeah. They're going to need these points here if they want to have a chance to win this map. Oh, that could have got scary. You know what? I think that might have just decided the map there. Ohio Esports able to kind of get Carleton off that point and prevent them from approaching that 200-point mark. It looks like that scrap time is actually going to go the way of Carleton, so they are going to approach that 200-point mark. But Ohio University, they have the rotation over towards this new point.
Would you say this is the hardest point to hold out of all of them right here?
I would say so. It's just so mixy. You know, it's kind of hard to control. It's hard to read the spawns. It's just such an open point where all the ordnance can get you. So definitely tough to control this zone. And that's why you don't see Ohio University picking up too much time here, just because they don't want to get, you know, killed by a grenade or anything like that.
Right. Wow, 1 player left. Can they clean up? Trophy system going down. Util being thrown. They know their players in a corner. Wow, they're just getting wailed on.
Oh, has he able to find a huge kill, though? We'll get taken down, though. So, you know, about a 20-point game here, but Carleton able to hop onto the hill.
Oh, my goodness. This is just trades on trades. EFAN trying to get in the mix, but can't get anything going.
Yeah, Carleton here going to be able to get this scrap time, and as you can see, the transition over from the old point to the new point is just a couple steps away. So Carleton here already, and they have numbers. So Ohio University, they got to pick it up, and they got to try to find some magic here if they want to win this map.
Not a lot going OU's way right now. Can they turn this around? They're in the point in the middle of the map. Carleton picking up some points here. Icy with a nice kill. OU up 2 right now. Can they get the trade? They do. OU now control the point.
Oh my goodness, that's insane out of Icy.
What a shot from Icy.
A beautiful kill coming in from Icy. Now,
OU.
The problem is that you're in such a deficit, though, so even if you hold this remaining time, you're still going to be down points, and you also have to worry about the rotation to the next point.
Right,
so Carleton kind of doing the smart thing here. They just want to contest this point because they already have control of the new one.
Wow. OU got to think of a way to counter this. How can they get to the next point and still take off enough points from Carleton so that they don't win the game right here?
Oh, this is a great play. This is a great convergence from Icy and Lux here. They're going to try to find this player in the back.
Need this one. Should be tradable here. Oh, they split up. Should have the info, though. He does. He gets the kill.
Find him. So, look, as you can tell, is 206 to 225. So, Ohio University trying to hit through the back. Lux with a huge kill. And it looks like those rotational gunfights are going to go Ohio University's way. So, if you are OU, you have a window of opportunity here.
2 picks, not in the favor of OU. 1 goes our way. Oh
My goodness, he got him. He got him with the pistol. The only problem is that there's still a Carleton player on the point, and that time is just ticking up and up. So 231 points here for Carleton, 207 for OU.
OU needs to get in the mix. Picks up 1. Do they know about the player in the corner? Oh, he's already dead. 1 in the car. They have the info now.
Oh, Icy kind of just playing his life here.
Waiting for the reinforcements. Lux does go down, but Icy trades him.
Oh, this is tough. I mean, look at the new zone already. You have 3
huge
players there. Oh, has he found he found an opening. He found an opening in the back. He's going to be able to find nothing. No. Oh, no.
Still close, though. Still a chance for OU here. Need to start converting on some of these kills.
Oh, no.
Oh, not going our way.
You have time for about maybe 1 or 2 breaks. So if you are Ohio University, you got to get in. You got to get these kills.
Oh, 2 kills, but is traded. They have the info on the last one. In the corner. Oh, nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Huge trade from OU.
Huge kills coming in from
Need to hold this point. They need these points. Needs to hold it here.
Efan just trying to reload his gun. He can't even get out of his
classic spot. Oh, he gave away his position.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Carleton's going to be able to get in, but Ohio University spawning close. So
Hazy maybe can do a hero play. Okay, they have the info.
Oh, no. Esports Carleton just able to get that map victory over there, over Ohio. 250 to 225, a very close game, but, got to tip the hat over there to Carleton as they were looking pretty good throughout the whole entire map.
Holy cow. That was left and right all the time, everywhere in your face type map, and good showings from both sides. OU did not come out on top, but what do you think we can improve upon? What do you think we need to do better?
One thing that I noticed that was consistent throughout that entire map is you saw Carleton with the red arrows on the minimap. You saw them. They were rotating to the new point more frequently than we were. I think that's one thing that really contributed to our downfall there.
Okay. And, the boys still not phased, just looking to go on to the next tier. Good thing about this team. Mental fortitude is a good word that I like to use in all my ranked games, and they're really showing it here, but let's hope the boys can bounce back, and I have a feeling they will.
Oh, yeah. We're going into a search and destroy where I think it is a real search and destroy, by the way, but I think that going into the search and destroy, it gives us a bit of an advantage because that's a game mode that we're typically pretty good in. So if I am, one of the players at OU, I'm not really hanging my head too low about this loss. At the end of the day, it's 25 points. It's really not that big of a deal. And on top of that, you're heading into a search and destroy, which is, historically your best game mode.
Well, we'd love to see that. Do we know what map we're doing yet?
It is going to be the same map we just played on. It's going to be Rio Search and Destroy. Okay. So, we're going to get a bit mixy again, but, that's where I think our players thrive.
Well, excellent. We love to see that. So it looks like when we win this game, the next game will be either Texas State or Brock University. And again, just want to remind everyone, this is the last playoff match of today, but on this same Twitch account, the rest of the playoffs, the next 2 games, will be streamed tomorrow. So everyone who's tuning in now, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Catch the rest of the playoffs. Shout out to the COD team. They're doing great. We love our boys. Let's get out there and support them. So we're moving on to Search and Destroy, where OU has typically been an offensive threat, to say the least. When you played them last time, any things that you noticed that could be of use in this next search map?
You know what? The same thing that I said before about sticking together, I think that really applies here because, as you could see from the first map, Carleton was... They played very disciplined, and they played as a unit. Whenever you saw one Carleton player, you saw all of them.
Right.
And I think that's one thing that Ohio University has to kind of hammer home here and try to counter effectively because, as you can see, it didn't transpire to our victory in map 1. So definitely something that I would look out for. And I also want to give a quick shout out to the production crew here. They've been doing a great job with the stream, and it's been a pleasure to work with them, and I think that they're doing a great job so far. So shout out to the production team.
Yeah, shout out Liam, Trinity, and Blake. They're the big heads of the company that run our production crew, and they always do a really great job putting on these shows for all the teams. So go show them some love in the chat if you can. Really appreciate all of them. A lot of Rio today, no? A lot of Rio?
A lot of Rio, and you know what? I think it's just because it's such a mixy map. I think a lot of players just have fun on it, if I'm being honest with you. It's kind of one of those maps where it doesn't require a lot of brain power. It's kind of, you just go in and shoot the gun and see who wins.
Yeah, so, you got to take the duel, you got to win the duels.
Yep.
You love those kinds of maps because they're exciting.
Yep, it's exciting to watch, and it's just non-stop action. I mean, there was a sequence there in that past map where Efan was just trying to reload his gun. He couldn't get out of the action. He couldn't get out. You don't even have a couple seconds to reload, so kind of difficult. But I think that regardless of that, we're gonna bounce back here in the Search and Destroy.
Well, good stuff. So I wish we could bring up the kills from last time, but I want to see when Efan is hot and when he's not, and the correlation to winning. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like when Efan's on it and when Lux is talking, it feels like OU's almost unstoppable when those two are heated up. And last match, the boys weren't screaming as much. You could hear the comms, but they weren't super excited. They weren't yelling like they normally do. So we're really looking to see more of that in this next match. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see a bit more, energy coming out from the guys back there. But at the end of the day, that's just a minor thing that happens and that contributes to winning the map. But definitely would like to see some more energy out of the guys there. Right. And it looks like we're about to get into it here. The boys are locked. I mean, look at this. I mean, Hayes is still leaning back in his chair. They're not worried. They're ready to go on to the next, and we love that from them. Big word of the day, mental fortitude. Not lacking. Yeah, and mental fortitude is huge. You know what? Because this is the first map to where we've lost in the entire tournament. So it's kind of going to be interesting to see how the players of Ohio University have that mental resilience. It'd be a good gauge of their mental resilience if they're able to come out with a victory here against Carleton after going down 0-1. And I'm betting the farm. I have unwavering faith that they will pull it back. So I'm not worried. I'm betting the farm. Oh, man, I'm betting my house. All right. Exactly. We're betting the house. We're betting the farm. We're putting it all together. Looks like we had a little bit of a technical difficulty. The match did not actually end in a draw for those at home. Don't worry. No draws here. Only OU on top. Nothing to worry about there. Facts. Looking to head back into the game soon. Man, that one point under the bridge, it looked like, and it, correct me if I'm wrong, but the decider in that game kind of looked like Carleton was really playing that point well, like really well. And OU, when they had their chance to get onto it, it looks like they kind of fumbled the bag in that department. Yeah, I would agree with you. Even though it's kind of a difficult hill to get points on, I still think that, even when Ohio University got those kills, it didn't translate to time. Like, they didn't really hop onto the point. So, if you hop on that point, maybe just for a few seconds here and there, you might be able to pull out the victory. And that's something that, I would agree with you. Carleton did a great job at. They were able to get on that point and stay alive, most importantly, because I'll tell you what, as you saw under that bridge, it can be extremely dangerous. But yeah, they did a great job doing that. So I think that's also what contributed to Carleton being able to go up 1-0. Well, fantastic. Ghost, as an avid Call of Duty player, as a character in the game, I've asked you this before, but the people want to hear it again. If you had to pick, what would you say has been your favorite Call of Duty? Oh no, we can't cross
timelines like that. We can't cross over. But you know what? I'm gonna have to go over to the dark side of Treyarch, and I think that my favorite Call of Duty, not a popular choice, but Black Ops 1.
Really interesting. That is a hot take. Wow.
And you know why? Because it was my first ever Call of Duty where I played zombies. I played the zombies on my Wii, actually. And it was so funny. You run around with the little nunchuck and you aim with the Wii remote, and it was so funny. But you know what? Just playing Keynote or Toad and like the little zombies map, it just, I don't know. It's a core memory for me. So Black Ops 1 holds a special place in my heart. But so does Modern Warfare, and we're getting back into it right now with this real Search and Destroy.
We're starting off hot. OU starting on attack. Our special. Oh, nice pick with the util starting off early. Oh, does E-Fan know? Does E-Fan know?
Oh, not able to get the kill.
Gets the trades, though. Now it's down to a 1v2. Icy. He's been here before. He's done it all. Can he convert for OU right now?
1 versus 2, and as you can see, I mean, Carleton, they have that bomb down, so the bomb carrier for Ohio Esports will fall, and Icy kind of left in a tough position to where he has to make a decision. Does he want to go for the kills? Does he want to go for the bomb? He's going to have to elect what he wants to do here, and it looks like he's going to go on a full wrap around their spawn. So if you are Carleton, do you expect this? I guess we'll find out.
It looks like you kind of do. In my brain, if I was one of these players, if a lot of the time has elapsed and, we don't see him, it's just like, where else could he be but the flank,
Right.
And it looks like they're... Oh, Icy with the cheeky kill. Does he know? Oh!
Not able to get the second.
Very close from OU. Icy almost had the clutch. Wow, holy cow. It feels like everyone but Icy died within a matter of seconds. I feel like we got 2 picks right off the rip. And then Carleton just fought right back, got 2 more picks, and then 1 more fell. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, wow, you saw, especially when we go towards that A bomb site for offense, the rounds just happen so fast because each team, they know that the other one's going to be there. And so, you throw all the ordnance you have, you just full send it, and sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. Ohio University going to be on the short end of the stick there as they're not going to be able to win that offensive round. So kind of like they have the work cut out for them here as Carleton is looking to go up 2-0.
And Carleton's attacking the bomb site, and kind of how we talked about earlier, this map is kind of just a dogfight. It's a dogfight, and it's about just whoever comes up on top. Whoever wins their duels, and OU needs to convert on that.
Oh yeah, huge gunfight going down towards the other side of the map. Trades are going down back and forth, but I mean it's going to be Carleton going up in the trades department. 2 versus 3 for Ohio University, and they only have 25 seconds to work with.
Not favorable for OU right now. They need to find a way to get a quick pick, and it's not going their way. Wow.
Carleton's been playing S&D pretty good. I got to tip it to them. They've been doing pretty well on offense and defense thus far. So, I mean, if you are Ohio Esports, you got to figure out how to counter them. You got to figure out how to get on the board and eventually close up the map.
Goodness gracious. Well, OU's back on attack, back on their favorable side. We need to see something happen here for OU. We need to see some fists flying. Need to see something happen. Someone needs to make a play. Someone needs to take charge and start doing some business here.
Yep. And you know what? I'll tell you what. If I'm, a fan of Ohio Esports, I'm looking at E-Fan to turn it up. Historically, he's been one of the best players that this team has ever seen. So if he's able to get hot, then I truly think that it'll be a very dangerous position for Carleton to be in.
I agree. And you know what? I heard from a little bird that E-Fan is not a fan of donuts just as much as Lux.
Ah, yes. The bird would be correct. He does not like donuts, so he'll be searching for one here.
And he gets it. Donut hater E-Fan gets his first kill of the game. Starting to heat up. We love to see it. Oh, it's down. It's down to the brothers to clutch here in the 2v1.
You got Chip there. Chip is
that's
one
Lux,
versus
never mind.
3 here. Yeah, no, it's all good. We got Chip in a 1 versus 3. So kind of has to figure out what he wants to do here. Thankfully, he does have that Rival 9, that submachine gun, so he's able to kind of move around the map very quickly if he wants to.
He's coming up on. Oh, he's coming on all the.
Oh, he doesn't see the player behind him though. Oh no!
Oh, you should have this info. He gets one and is traded. That's what we like to see there. That's what we like to see. OU starting to heat up. Love to see it. And just like we said, they're starting to take care of business here. They're getting down to it. They're winning these fights, and we need to see this continue for OU.
Absolutely. I mean, you saw there just kind of the sheer gunfight prowess that OU has here. They were able to take every gunfight they took. with the exception of one. So,
Right.
like you said earlier, it's kind of a dogfight, and I think that Ohio Esports, they just have to play a bit more aggressive and kind of match the pace of Carleton.
I agree. I really want to see them lean into this dueling mentality. I really want to see them take some fights and start coming out on top here.
Absolutely.
And wow, Carleton aiming for the B site.
Oh, no.
2 early picks for Carleton. Not looking good for OU. Wow, they're just hammering this B site.
Wow. I mean, some great utility coming out from Carleton, too. I mean, they've essentially forced Ohio University to back up.
Oh, my goodness. Can Icy and Lux pull this out? 2 vets of the team. Sees one. Going down in health. Icy trying to make his way in. See if he can find a hole in the seemingly impenetrable shield of Carleton. Oh, he sees one. Can't get... Oh, my goodness.
Not able to get the trade, though. So Lux going to be left on 1 versus 4. This is probably impossible, and it will be. So
goodness.
Esports Carleton going to go up 3-1 in the search and destroy. I mean, if I'm Ohio University, I'm getting a little bit worried here, but you got to find an answer because this Carleton team is extremely unforgiving.
Right. And OU hasn't won on attack yet, and our one win has been on defense. And mathematically, we really need to start converting these rounds here. If we just keep going back and we only win our defense rounds, we're not going to win this game.
Absolutely. We need to start winning our offenses. And you know what? That's something that we've been very good at, historically. But against this Carleton team, it seems like they're struggling. And that's just something that needs to change. So you're going to see a bit of a change in setup coming out of Ohio University. They're kind of spread out. They're trying to play for a pick here instead of just four hitting the A zone. So, kind of could be a good call, could be a bad call. I guess, hindsight will be 20/20. But as of right now, the map has slowed down to a snail's pace as Ohio University looks for a pick.
Yeah, Carleton not biting on the bait that OU is trying to set for him here. Not giving them anything. OU still just trying to look for a pick. Carleton holding steady, just one of these lines, trying to gather info of where OU is going. Do we need to change the strategy here?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to converge and go towards this B site here. So they're going to be playing for this information. Hazzy going to be the first one up.
Oh, got the info. He doesn't know. Oh, he left. Can they find... Oh, nice. Trade's coming out.
Oh,
Even on both fronts so far. They need to find this other player on site.
Yeah, the smoke is extremely dubious here. But Icy's able to find one. So
low time.
2 versus 3, but you need to get the bomb down if you are Ohio University.
Doesn't see the person on the stairs. Oh, you very short on time.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Icy in the same situation as before. 1v2, low time. Needs to get in there. Oh. Does he smell him? Oh, he doesn't get it. He gets the other one.
No, he's
very low time.
There's not enough time, and the other player's just going to run away. So
smart play from Carleton here.
Able to get the round win. That's a good play out of Carleton there. And if you're Ohio University, you didn't really expect the full wrap. And I just think that that's one thing that needs to get picked up if you are waiting that long into a round. You need to be aware of the players that are coming from behind. So Carleton's going to go 4-1, and this is a huge swing round here. Fighting out of a 2-4 deficit is a lot easier than a 5-1 deficit. So I'm looking at what EFAN can do, and I'm looking at what the veterans can do here to kind of bring us back into this game.
Right. Not looking good for OU. EFAN, not a fan of donuts, but he does have the cheese stick right now with only 1 kill.
Yeah.
We need to see him convert on that.
He might like cheese sticks. We never know.
That is true. That is true. I need to talk to my guy about that.
Yeah, Icy able to find a pick, though, so looking for the second here. Look at that. They're just right on the other side.
Oh, my gosh.
How goofy this is. Oh, no. Ailey's going to be able to get the kill. Trade's going to come through.
Is traded.
A 2 versus... Oh, make it a 1 versus 3. So Starry in a 1 versus 3 against Ohio University. They don't have the bomb down either, so going to be a difficult task here for Starry.
They have the info. They have the info.
Efan doesn't like... No, he doesn't like cheese sticks. He wants the kill.
Yes, sir. No cheese sticks for EFAN. We'd love to see it. Starry trying to make a play, trying to wiggle in. Oh, we should get this info here.
Oh, no. Look at this OU player.
In a great spot. Excellent round from OU. We need more of this. Need more of these rounds.
Absolutely. The rounds that we have won, I would say that they've been pretty convincing. But the rounds that we've lost have also been pretty convincing. So kind of this weird back and forth here we're having with Esports Carleton and, Ohio just kind of on the shorter end of it. And that's something that needs to change right here, right now.
Yeah, and again, that was a defensive round. We won the defense round. We need to pull out on attack here. We need to get something going.
Absolutely. And I would argue that this round is equally as important, if not more important than the last. Like the deficits that I was talking about and the mental impact that has no player. you'd rather fight from 3-4 than 2-5. So
Right.
Ohio gonna kind of default to this A zone, and you can see all 4 Ohio University players are here, but Carleton's also here. Starry's gonna be able to fight
trade.
2.
Okay, nice. Got the trade. Oh my goodness.
Oh, no, Lux is gonna be left in a 1 versus 3 here.
Lux. Oh, doesn't. Oh no. What a. Oh my goodness. What a good play from Carleton right there.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? They called OU on the bait. They tried to use the smoke. Ohio University tried to use a smoke to conceal their push onto the site, but I mean, Starry, or was that Ailey or Starry? I believe it was Starry. Starry was keen to it.
Yes.
Starry was absolutely keen to it, and came out with a 2-piece. So a great play from Esports Carleton to kind of read that and make the mid-round adjustments they needed to.
Right. Well, it's make or break for OU now. Can't go down any rounds or we lose this map point. We're at match point right now, and OU needs to convert on everything. There's no room for error here.
No room at all. You have to win 4 if you are OU. On the other side, if you are Carleton, you have to win just 1. So, a good start for the OU guys is they're going to be able to find 1, but it does get traded out. So, kind of a difficult position to be in if you are OU.
Oh my goodness. Holy cow. That was a favorable fight for EFAN, and we're not converting this.
Yeah, not at all. It leaves Icy here in a 1 versus 3, and kind of an impossible task as he's going to fall. So Esports Carleton going to go up 2-0 in the series, and definitely not, the stat line that I was predicting, but they've been doing a great job, and Esports Carleton looks completely different today than they did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and we said we like entertaining games, but not this entertaining. We can't have this big of a gap. OU really needs to start putting the pedal to the metal and start getting some points on the board.
Absolutely. We like entertaining games, but only when we're winning. That's something that I'll say. And thankfully, there's still many maps to come. And so, the reverse sweep is possible. And, I have faith in our guys to pull through with it.
Yep. And, they've been here before. They've done it all. Again, we're still betting the farm. We're still betting the house. We're still all in.
All day.
And we're looking to convert on this control map that we have next. And, OU had a very, very, very commanding win on the last control map. And that's what we need to see out of them for this next one.
Yep, absolutely. And you know what? I'll tell you a little secret I know.
Oh, goodness.
We played Invasion Control against Adrian, and we won convincingly, right? We're playing Invasion Control again, and it'll be against Carleton this time. Now, I'll give you the little inside scoop. Carleton beat us 3-0 on Invasion Control last time we played it. So definitely a favorable map going in for Carleton, and Ohio University is going to really have to show not only mental fortitude, but they're going to have to show fortitude in their gameplay as well, if they want to come out and stay alive in the series.
Right, and speaking of mental fortitude, it's ever more important than it is right now. It's 2-0. It's not just match point for one map, it's map point for the whole series.
Yep, for the whole series. And you know what? If we lose this, we go into the loser's bracket. And who likes being in a loser's bracket?
No, sir. No, sir.
Losers,
probably.
likes
being a loser.
Yeah,
not
at all.
Exactly.
So definitely something we got to pull out with this win. We really do, because, if we go to loser's bracket, it's just a mess down there. From your experience in Valorant, being in the loser's bracket is just a mess.
Not fun. Not fun at all. And so, if you're OU right now, what are you doing to try and surprise Carleton right now? Are you trying to go for this very hard to take A right off the rip? Or are you just trying to play it safe, stick to what you know best? Or are you just trying to take B commandingly and having a lot of time left to try and take the A site?
You know what? If I'm Ohio University, I try to surprise them here. I try to go for the A zone and just get that over with. I'd throw maybe 1-2 pushes at it, and if those don't work, let's just go to the other zone. Let's go to the B zone. But definitely not an easy task for the OU boys, as you saw earlier. Carleton has some pretty good players on their team, so they have the work cut out for them. But yes, I would also advise them to go towards the A zone.
I agree. I'd really go for the play where it's just like, holy cow, I'm Carleton. I just got punched in the mouth. Like, these guys were supposed to be down 2-0. These guys are supposed to be down the dumps mentally, and they're still here. That's the message that I want to send as OU right now.
Absolutely. That's a great message, too. So we're going to see if the mental fortitude is there for the Ohio University guys as they are looking to get loaded into this map.
Oh, my goodness. What an exciting day it's been.
Yeah, an exciting day indeed. And, plenty more COD action to happen, too, today as we're loading into this Invasion Control. So, a quick reminder here that we are going to continue our run tomorrow at 2 p.m. given we win this game. I believe if we lose this series, I believe that we do have one more match to play in the losers bracket before we can call it quits. But yeah, we got to do our best here, and we got to try to figure out a way to win. If we're able to beat Adrian on this map convincingly, then let's go out and try to beat Carleton on it too. So getting into this map here, we're going to see what they can do, as it looks like Ohio University kind of going to default to this middle map push and trying to find all the kills they can while also trying to inch their way towards the A zone.
Wow, Carleton is just calling this stack right here. Both teams just meeting all 4 in both places.
Oh, yep, all 4 in both places. I mean, Efan doing what he can, but just too many Carleton players, and, Efan kind of going to command the troops to give this one last push here.
Oh, there's a lurker running around. Oh, can he get traded?
Oh, no.
Oh, but I do like this play. OU kind of drawn Carleton towards the A site to have the other stragglers run towards B and start taking it. I'm a big fan of this play.
A little distraction coming out from Ohio University, and I like it. They're going to be able to get onto this B zone and pretty much be uncontested the whole entire time.
Oh, wow. All right. Big fights going down in this hallway here. OU just trying to keep... Oh, my goodness. Wow. 2 big pickups for Efan.
And you know what? That's going to be the zone as well. You see Ohio captured the B point, so now back to the tall task of capturing A.
And yeah, and OU did a really good job of trying to draw Carleton over towards A to take B, and now almost 2 whole minutes to try and chip away at this really hard A site.
Yep, and you know what? You'll take that all day if you are Ohio Esports.
Indeed.
You'd rather get the hard work, or the easy work rather, out of the way first, and try to spend the rest of your time taking care of this A zone. But the defense holding strong so far. If you are Carleton, Efan is beaming though, sitting at 6-2 right now.
Efan going to work. Not a fan of donuts, not a fan of cheese sticks. Just in, heard here live at Bobcat Esports. And OU.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, 2 pickups for Lux.
Lux able to get a nice 2-piece there. Now let's see if they can transition this into some kind of semblance of time or zone capturing.
Good trades for Efan there. Wow, OU's really just working the whole map, trying to go all the way around. Efan picks up one, needs to stay alive here. Can't.
Not able to. Number 4's in the back, though. Number 4, Icy, is going to get caught out, so all the Carleton players are going to converge on him. He's going to fall. But meanwhile, you have the Ohio University players, Hazzy, with a huge gunfight coming up against, who is that? Nick Bain. He's going to be able to take it, too. It's going to be 14v12 in the lives department, too, so definitely something to worry about if you are Carleton.
If I'm OU, I'm really working these trades right now. I'm really just trying to get these lives down to the wire.
Oh, it's going to be 3 down for Carleton, so Ohio University going to be able to hop on this point here. The only player close is going to be number 8. It's going to be Ailey, but it looks like 2 players are going to be stacked onto the zone, so we are going to be able to find 1 tick at least.
Excellent work from OU so far. Oh, needed that trade from Efan right there.
And that trade has
for
one more player. Not able to get him there, so...
Still a trade from IC. 20 seconds to work with on the clock. I believe we have 2 ticks? No, we just have 1.
We just have 1. And so if you are Ohio University, although you do have that life advantage, the time is dwindling, so you need to go if you are OU.
Right, you need to... Oh, goodness. IC getting demolished from Util. Trades are coming out, but I don't know if there's enough time to get these lives down.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough time. And that's going to do it. So Esports Carleton going to find themselves a defensive round win, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I think that having, a zone capture and then 1 tick on A is acceptable. I think that's a good start. Now, it'll come down to how Ohio University is able to defend.
Well, excellent work from OU. This is definitely a different team than we saw last map. Really putting in the work here. What do we do as Carleton? Are they... what? Because Carleton read the stack perfectly last time, right? Like, OU really tried to put everything they had into that A site, but that it ended up not working out for Carleton. And wow, it looks like it's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like kind of like a similar setup to what we saw last round. You see like a 4 versus 4 on the side of Carleton, and one person is going to be able to get in the zone.
Oh my goodness.
So this is disastrous here. If you are Ohio University, you have 1 player in the A zone, and then you have a few other Carleton players kind of scattered around the map trying to get picks.
Oh, they're on both points. They're on both points right now.
Yeah, they have a dual offensive over here, but Ohio University able to get some kills. 1 tick will come through on the side of the A zone, so not preferable if you are Ohio University, but the remaining 4 Carleton players are going to head over towards this B zone.
Wow, Hazy was in a great position, manages to pick up 1. Oh my goodness, Icy goes down. OU really needs to deny this B spot.
Oh, Efan's kind of in a position to where he can get a few spawn kills. Able to get one before falling, but, you know, still Carleton on that B zone. They're looking to capture it, and they're actually very close to doing so.
Oh my goodness. These duels are just not going OU's way right now.
Not at all. I mean, you see the B zone gonna get captured here for Carleton. Efan turning and burning, but can it translate to a win here?
Oh my goodness. They already have a tick on A site. OU really needs to change the focus here. How are they going to defend this A site now?
It
looks like they're just going to work.
Task. Yep, absolutely. They're going to work. They're trying to pin Carleton in their spawn if they can.
Trades are effective at the moment. And OU has the lives remaining advantage at the moment.
Oh no. Hazy kind of going to get some bad timing here. Going to get caught out, but...
Stuck in a hard spot. Icy trying to work the map.
Thankfully, no Carleton players are close to the A zone, so the zone is safe for right now, but still, as you can see, these Carleton players are kind of just sitting in these buildings. They're just ready to pounce whenever they are given the word. Ohio University responding with a pounce of their own, as they're going to be able to find 3. Now, if Carleton, they have all 4 of their players just spawning up towards the B zone, and they're kind of trying to figure out what they want to do here.
They almost have a minute and a half to work this A site, and Hazy goes down. Icy can't convert either.
Oh no.
Oh, 2 pickups from OU. Very, very good.
Yeah,
very good.
See,
Needed those really bad.
Whenever Carleton get 2 kills, we get 2 kills. It's just kind of like this back and forth, and that's what we've seen throughout the series. But Ohio University, they've really got to turn this around and perform dominantly.
Just under a minute. Still no one on the A site. OU might be losing some of these trades, but they are defending the site very well at the moment. Oh, he didn't see him.
He didn't see him, but he's going to turn. Can he go get him? Can he get the kill? They're hunting him down.
Nice.
They're able to find him, so it'll be... Look, I don't know if you noticed, but the lives, it's a 9 versus 6. So Esports does have the lives, and the time is dwindling here if you are...
Oh, goodness. Carleton. Nice. Yeah, we just really need to focus on working our trades here, which is... It looks like it's what we're doing.
Shallon. Oh, my goodness.
Oh excellent. Wow.
Now, only 2 lives remaining for Carleton, so I think they're trying to maybe sit this one out, maybe. But no, actually, they're going to stay up. So
very little time. I don't think Carleton can do anything with this. Down to 1 life.
Not going to be able to do anything with this, yeah. And it's going to come down to a win here for Ohio Esports. We're going to tie things up at 1 apiece, and, you know, I think that's really what we needed if we're going to get back into the series.
I agree. Great round from OU. That was really good stuff. I mean, we got 1 tick on A site and the B site, and they got 1 tick on the A site and the B site.
Yep, we're all tied up except for, you know, we have that life advantage if it does go to round 5. So it's calculated by ticks, and if ticks are tied, then it'll go to kills. So we have more kills. So, you know, given we go there,
right,
we may end up having defense.
Right, and you know, if I'm OU right now, I'm leading into these trades heavy. I'm really trying to take as many fights as I can together, and I'm really just, if that's what we're good at, if we're good at trying to dwindle down these numbers, make it super hard for Carleton to, you know, keep these sites without getting traded out every single time, that's what we need to do.
Absolutely. As you can see, Icy here on a 5 spree. Their push towards this A site is going to get cut down, but I mean, he's on a 5 spree. You only need 1 more kill if you are Icy in the cruise missile. He's going to get it. Oh
no,
my goodness.
Got caught on the reload.
Now, look, if you are Ohio Esports, you'll take that, though, because Icy does have a cruise missile to work with, and that can be very influential.
All right, OU. Trade's not going their way at the moment. 23-27 in favor of Carleton.
Yep. Oh,
not getting any closer.
Finding all the kills here as they're kind of trying to pin OU in their spawn.
OU making their way out. A site is... There's only 1 person on A site. Oh, now 2. Oh yeah. My goodness. What a long stretch of open map that is right there.
Absolutely. It takes a long time to get over there, but, you know, there's only 20 seconds left. Ohio University has to get on his own. They have to capture a point here.
Oh my goodness. It is just not going OU's way right now.
Oh no, Starry is putting in the work here, so, I mean, OU just kind of cut off in their spawn.
Yikes. Oh my goodness. This roamer is just doing damage. Finally got him, though.
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, Ohio University, they got to figure out what to do here. There's only a few seconds left. I don't even know if it's possible for them to get there in time. So
I don't think there's enough time.
Very convincing round win coming in through for Carleton.
And you know what? Carleton did exactly what we just talked about. You know, it felt like as soon as we got a kill, they got a kill. We got a kill, they got a kill. It was just really good from Carleton. I mean, these riflers just kind of had an open season with that long-range fight on A.
Oh, yeah. They were cutting them down like string cheese, man.
String cheese.
So,
we don't like string cheese.
We don't like string cheese, man. So definitely not fun, but we're going to go ahead and go to series point against Carleton. I mean, they're up 2-0 in the series, and they're up 2-1 in the control. If they get one more round win, that will be the series, and we'll drop down to the losers bracket. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Wow, and if I'm correct, Starry had 27 kills right there, so we can't depend on kill stats either. So we really need to go to work here.
Yeah, Starry's putting in the work. Absolutely.
Okay. Big fights over on A site, similar to what OU did.
Yeah, but you see number, I think that's number 1. He's already over there towards the B site, so he's going to be able to find this power position. I think they're going to be able to spot him out. However, he's going to be able to cut off these reinforcements here, so he'll find one on the McBain, but, I mean, how much are you going to be able to do here with the remaining Carleton players kind of on this B zone?
Hazy really putting in work on B here.
Oh,
they
the
know
cruise
he's
missile's
there.
coming through, too. They're going to have a cruise missile called in for Ohio University. Not going to be able to find anything, though, so Carleton is going to be able to get back on the zone. They have 2 players there with a third approaching, so definitely a hard retake if you are Ohio University, but they're going to try it.
And this trophy system is really just keeping them from getting bombarded with util. But OU is picking up the kills. Down to 1 player on the B. But, there's a sniffing war with 3 and 7.
Yeah, 3 and 7. 7's going to be able to get on the point. Oh, no. So number 3 here going to have a huge gunfight. Not able to get it.
Oh, no. This is not looking good for OU.
It's a spilling disaster here as you know, the B zone is looking to get complete, and you already have 2 players on the A zone if you are Carleton. So if you are Ohio University, you need to figure out what to do here. You need to give up this B zone or try to stop it.
This really needs to be punished from OU. We can't allow them to divide and conquer like this. I mean, if this were the other way around, OU would be, they wouldn't have a chance with this type of strategy.
Yeah,
wow.
And that's going to do it. I mean, wow, just a convincing win from Carleton there. They did a great job at playing as a team, and they had all the crossfire set up. So, I mean, wow. I mean, Carleton looking like a hell of a team.
Very commanding win from Carleton, which it now makes sense why they upset the last team.
Absolutely. I can understand now. But yeah, just a great job out of those guys. Our guys, they tried their best, and that's really all you can ask for. But at the end of the day, they got to regain, and they got to go back into this losers bracket and try to figure out what they're going to do to get to the finals of this tournament.
Yep, and that's the name of the game now. They need to shrug this off, and then again, they need to go back to work, and they need to figure out what went wrong, how to fix it, and how can we recoup and re-attack these next upcoming matches.
Absolutely. Yep. And I'll reiterate one more time, we have one more match. Since we are in the losers bracket now, we have one more match to play before we're able to go home and relax. So, yeah, I don't know who we're playing quite yet, but Carleton, as you can see on the bracket, they're going to advance to the winners semifinals, and still a battle on the top side of the bracket, Texas State versus Brock. And I'll tell you what, Texas State, even though they're the number 1 seed, Brock University has been playing out of their minds as of late. Whenever I see Brock, they're always winning against teams they shouldn't. So kind of interested to see how that's going to play out against Texas State. But yeah, I mean, kind of back to our series here, a convincing win for Carleton, and thankfully we won't have to play them again until tomorrow. But it's time to go back to the drawing board, and it's time to figure out what we're going to do to stay alive in this tournament.
Right, and so let's talk about the route now that OU has to go through to get back to the championship type situation. So we're looking at the winners bracket right now, correct?
Yes, this is the winners bracket.
Right. So how many more matches will OU have to play now that we're in the losers bracket?
Oh, jeez. If we won that, we would have had to play 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, never mind. We're done today.
Okay.
I was not aware of that, but okay, we're done for the day. And we'll be back tomorrow for the losers round for playoffs. But I don't know. They certainly have a lot more to play now instead of just 2. They have probably 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 to get into the grand finals if they want to.
Well, the COD team 2-1 on the day.